Fuck you too!
Hello, everyone.
Good morning, my neighbors. Good morning, my neighbors. Guys, Taco Joe's out there. They still haven't started, as you can see. Taco Joe is out and about. But it's good to see you guys. Come on, man. There it is. Oh, what is going on? Oh, it's always something, right? All right, there we go. It's good to see you guys. Taco Joe. Just showing you that the, American government lying to you constantly. Shout out to Joe. He's out there in the border towns showing you what's really going on, what the media should be showing you. You know the media you guys love to run to when they got a mass shooting or this or that. Oh, man, they told me this. How come they don't ever tell you about this? So, again, take everything with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen, what these idiots, these morons tell you. I believe Joe over any of these folks. Okay? So shout out to Joe for doing what he's doing. Hi, Terry. It's good to see everybody. Hello, everybody. How's the Bell's palsy? It's the same. I'm still here looking fucked up, talking fucked up. But now I have to do fucking physical therapy every fucking day. So there is that. Oh, Stinks is here. Hi, Stinks. What do you want, buddy? Come on. Oh, why don't you come up here? Come on. Everybody can see you. So everybody can see you. Come on. There you go. Wario. Little Wario action. Old Wario's here. Shit, yeah, it looks fucking great down there. Background music, awesome. Don't even hear it. It's not on. It shouldn't be on. Of course, it's on. Damn it. What is going on with this shit? Every goddamn day, dude. I can't do this shit every day and have a fucking problem. I don't fucking hear any background music. I can't hear nothing. You tell me someone's trolling me? Who just trolled me so I can fucking throw them out of here? Who fucking just trolled me that? Who just told me that? John? John, I should throw your ass out, John. I should throw your fucking ass out. Oh, goddamn bullshit, John. I don't need motherfuckers like you in here bothering me, dude. So let's sit you in the corner. Let's put you outside in the corner like the dumb fuck you are. I'm sick and tired of this shit. So there you go. There you go, John. All right, they're starting now, guys. Let's go.
I'm Paul Krikorian, President of the Council,
Fucking
and
piece of
we are
shit,
ready
John.
to begin
Fucking
today's
asshole.
meeting. Public comment will be taken both in person here in the John Ferraro Council Chambers as well as by teleconference, and we are ready to begin. So, Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Yes, sir. Blumenfield.
No, they just
De
started.
Leon,
As you can
Harris,
hear, they're just
Dawson,
doing the roll.
Hernandez, Scott,
Rick.
Krikorian, Lee, McCosker, Padilla, Park, Price, Rahman, Rodriguez, Soto Martinez, Yavoslavsky. 10 members present and quorum, Mr. President.
Thank you. First order of business, please.
Approval of the minutes of January 12, 2024.
Yeah, people are tired of going
Councilmember
over there,
Soto
wasting their
Martinez
time.
moves. Councilmember McCosker
See this
seconds.
fucking
Next.
Nazi motherfucker right here.
Mandatory resolutions for
You see this
approval.
Nazi?
Councilmember
This
Price
Democratic
moves.
Nazi?
Councilmember Park seconds.
That's what he
Next.
is. Little Hitler.
Mr. President, today's
Little Hitler. They
meeting
should
is time for
take a
the
little Sharpie and
Very good. If we
And
could
do a
all
little
please rise,
Sharpie
and I'd like to
mustache
ask
for himself
Councilmember
right
Pratt,
here.
Who hosted all of us yesterday.
Yeah, there's
at
nobody
a
in there.
Spectacular celebration of Martin Luther King Day. Councilmember.
we're going to pretend to care about black people
thank you, Mr. Chair.
after we
Thank you,
enslaved them in
everyone.
slavery,
Martin
made
Luther
sure they
King,
couldn't vote,
the work
suppressed all their voting when they
Get us
could vote. But we're going to
together.
pretend like we care about them real quick. Let's get the gaslighting going, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready, begin.
As the gaslighting goes. And there's the token that they got over there to get up there and pretend like they care about her and everybody else for them. Or the Asian guy over there that they didn't allow voting in the early 1800s. Look it up. Chinese Exclusion Act. I want you to figure out who made that one up.
Thank you very much.
It was the donkeys.
Madam Clerk, can we run through the agenda?
1898. Look it up. Chinese Exclusion Act.
Mr.
And then you know you
President,
can go way, 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 way further in the 50s and And Japanese were put in Japanese internment camps. They care so much about those folks too. Yeah, but those are all. It's okay. It's okay.
Items 21 through 26 are items which public hearings have not been held. 10 votes are required for consideration.
Thank you. Members, those items are now before
That's
us.
it,
Do
Optimus.
any
Yeah, they
members
won't tell them
have items that they
how
would like to
Dr.
call
King
special?
talked about
Councilmember
the
Hernandez.
Republican Party.
Thank you, Council President.
How
I would like to
disgusting
call
they were
item,
then.
24 special
How
for
disgusting they are
resolutions.
now.
24 for
Over here
separate
telling
vote.
you the
Thank
migrants. What? Well, you know
Any
you
other
need to bring the
specials,
migrants in. How are we going to have our crops pulled?
I'd like
How
to,
is any of these crops going to
call
get
item 25
done?
Special
So that's
for
all you're bringing them in for,
purposes
is to
of
pick crops,
introduction
huh? And none of them can come in and be educated folks, doctors, lawyers, nurses,
Substitute motion. On behalf of Councilmember
anything.
Yaroslawski.
Anything of
The city
education.
attorney
A
has that. If
career.
you could
No
please read
career.
that for the
Come in
record.
and get your job
Yes, Mr.
picking
President.
fruit.
The motion reads that
And that's
I
what they're
move
saying.
that $400,000
Okay.
in the Council District 5 portion
People
of
are
the Street
disgusting.
Furniture Revenue Fund, number 43.
Hey, he combed his hair today.
50, be transferred/appropriated to the Public
you ain't
Works
saying
Fund,
full yet.
number 100
You ain't seen shit yet.
74, account number
You ain't.
00
They are bringing in their
30
voter base
40,
every day. New voters every day
contractual
for them.
services to be used
'Cause they
for
know they're gonna
continued
lose.
community cleanup
They know.
services by the Los Angeles
That's why they did all they
Conservation
did
Corps
to the orange
for
guy.
an additional 12-month
Because they're
period
scared like little
in Council
fucking
District
pussies
5.
that they are. They're that
I
scared
further
of him.
move that the Board of Public Works, Office of Community Beautification, be instructed and authorized to prepare, process,
Again, you want to
and
beat
execute
somebody,
the
guys? All you got to do is put
necessary
them on the
documents or
defense.
agreements
They'll be
with the
busy
Los
defending
Angeles
themselves all day
Conservation
long. They can't play
or
offense.
any other
And that's
agency
exactly
or
their game
organization
plan.
as appropriate in the above.
Because they got no guts,
for the above purpose,
no nuts,
subject to
no
the approval of
balls,
the city
and that's
attorney
for the
as to
people that
form,
vote for
if
them,
needed.
too.
And
Not just
I further
them.
move that the Department
idiot
of Public
moron
Works
puppets that
be
vote for 'em,
authorized
too.
to make any corrections, clarifications, or revisions to the above fund transfer instructions.
Zero
including any
compassion.
new instructions
Leaving people out in
order
the
to
snow.
effectuate the intent of this motion.
How many people in Chicago? It's fucking
Councilmember
minus
Hernandez,
12 or something in
Thank you
Chicago.
very much.
Motherfuckers are out there in the street.
All right.
That's
Any other
compassionate.
specials, members?
That's compassion.
All right.
Only
Seeing none,
idiots.
Madam Clerk,
Only
what items are now
motherfucking
available
low
for us to
IQ
vote on?
morons vote for these
Mr.
people.
President, Council may
Straight up.
now
I'm
vote
not
on
going to lie to
items
myself
19 and 20, sir.
and make it seem nice for you
All right,
and,
those items
you know,
are now
palatable
before
for
us.
your
Let's
ears.
go ahead and open the
Low
roll,
IQ morons vote for these people.
close the roll,
That's it.
and tabulate the votes.
10 eyes.
There ain't any smart folks that vote for them. Oh, there he is. Who ate all the pussy? Mike Greenspan just walked in. You see him back there, guys, with the bag? I seen him.
All right, thank you, members.
Somebody's
With that,
signing up
we're
back
ready
there, too.
to begin
Teslas can't
our
charge. Good.
Presentation for today.
All
So
the
I'd like to
morons who
recognize
who
Councilmember
bought
Blumenthal.
into the idiot Joe's fucking
Councilmember,
dream
You have the floor.
of electrical vehicles. You deserve to have your car frozen over at a charger while you took a gasoline powered car to go home. Oh, I goddamn love it. I absolutely love it. I wish I'd have been there, standing there yelling out of them. Man, it's warm in here. It's fucking nice. Room, then just gassing my car. There's Andrew the idiot.
You know, we recognize the traumas and hardships of the 30th anniversary of the Northridge Reseda.
Those are the people that vote for
I
these
also want to
people.
recognize some of the
Andrew the
progress that
idiot.
we've made in the decades since. That earthquake morning, Cal State Northridge was hit hard.
I know, Robin. I haven't even had my
Practically
coffee.
Every building sustained substantial damage, and all included there was about $500 million worth of damage to the campus. Simply put, they experienced
Hater
what has
what,
been called
Dave?
the
I
worst
mean, why is
natural disaster
Damon
to
telling
ever
you
hit
so
a
much
university
truth?
campus
What did I
in the
say was
United
untrue?
States. Yet, later,
If telling
degrees
me
were
the truth
conferred
makes
just
me a
months
hater,
later,
then I'm a
and
hater.
little more than a decade later, the
Dave
campus
K.
was fully restored.
If telling
and
the
an even
truth,
better version
because everything I just
of it
mumbled out of my
remains
mouth
than
was
there
all
before
truth.
the earthquake.
Chinese
And you
Exclusion
gotta think
Act,
about it. I know
true.
we talked about it, some
Democrats.
of this earthquake anniversary
Japanese
last
internment
week, but
camps, Democrats. Oh, Mr.
conventional
Herman.
wisdom was that the valley would
Okay,
become a ghost
slavery.
Destruction
The
was
holding
everywhere.
back of the
People
voting.
were
Do you
displaced.
understand why the
Thought
KKK
never
was
to
formed
recover.
by the Democrats? It was
But we
to
weren't gonna
suppress
let that
Republican
happen.
voting.
And I know we talked about
Go
some
look
of
it
this
up.
last week
If
during
not,
the
maybe you
great
fell asleep in
presentation.
history class.
I was very involved.
Or maybe you had a
with Congressman
Democratic
Berman,
teacher teaching you.
who
And she
skillfully
only wanted
brought
to
over
teach you what she
$14
thought she
billion
should
worth
teach
of
you.
federal aid to help make sure that we would come back. We rebuilt hospitals.
China ain't,
corridors,
let
homes
China come for me.
better than before.
I'm fucking ready, homie.
But it
I'm
also
stocked the
offered
fuck
an
up.
opportunity to build
I don't even
new
have more
things
room.
that help
I'm
bring
stocked
our
up,
community
Dave.
together.
I ain't worried about fucking
The
China.
Soraya,
Fuck
Cal State
China.
Northridge is one of those dreams that came to life. Formerly
Hey,
known as the
I ain't
Valley
worried about
Performing Arts
China.
Center,
Come get us.
The Soraya opens its doors in 2011.
Have their little Chinese
This
balls. Get their little
$125
Chinese balls up and
million
come get us.
Project, mixed public and private investment funds, has become the jewel, the cultural jewel of the San Fernando Valley. I was proud for my small role in it when I was in the state assembly, helping secure some of those funds. And in fact, the project was about to be lost.
I didn't make the
worst of
saying.
Great
I didn't
Recession.
make it, but some
And
smart
Governor
man or
wanted to
woman
cut
said
all
the
capital
truth
improvement
hurts.
projects.
And
one
I
of
guess
the
that's
few
what it
perks of
is.
being the
When
budget
you
chair at the
spew
time is I
truth,
said,
it
"We're
hurts
drawing the
people."
line. We're going to have
Here's
a
the
few
reaction in the
capital
chat room.
projects. One of them is going to be the Soraya. And it was able to stay.
Hopefully
in-
they run
in
out
the
all
budget
their
during
money.
that
And
very
John, if you
difficult
do that
period.
shit
And
again,
it's
I'm
truly
kicking you out
amazing.
for
That
fucking
theater now
ever.
has
Got it?
1,700 seats and has welcomed the world's best artists and musicians. In
I have zero
1994,
tolerance for anything right now.
Diavolo,
None.
Architecture in Motion, set up shop in Northridge, established by the Cal Arts graduate Jacques Heim. The company was inspired to meet the moment with daring and innovative works that celebrate the human spirit. To commemorate the 30th
Look at
anniversary
look at him doing
of
his
the
hair back
earthquake,
there. Look at him. Look at
the
him. See
Soraya
him?
Performing Arts Center commissioned Diavolo to create an original dance movement work that will have its world premiere on January 17th, the 30th anniversary of the earthquake. They're going to do a second performance on January 19th, and we're grateful to welcome some of the creative forces that are here today.
Yeah, it's going to heat up now.
Now, the Soraya and CSUN is actually in John Lee's district, and he would have loved to have been here.
Look at the
He's
cops
out
right
this
in front of
week,
Mr. Herman
but because
purposely so you can't
it
see
is
him.
happening this week, we wanted to make sure that we worked with them to honor the Soraya this week.
Get him.
So John sends his regards on this. The new work is a reflection of how a community resets and evolves in the face of disaster.
What was the last time I checked my blood
Far
pressure?
more than
Yesterday.
destruction is resilience, humility,
114 over 88.
born from facing the unknown.
It's a little high on the
wrestling
bottom
with
side, but
mortality.
not bad.
Diavolo's incorporation of
114 over
dance and
88.
movement with structures
That
and
ain't bad.
architecture can be hard to describe, but it's incredible to watch. Everyone who can should take advantage of the opportunity to see
I wouldn't be
them
the first
perform
one, North.
this week.
Obama smoked weed.
So,
Bill Clinton
we have,
smoked
the
weed.
creative forces of that.
Trust
of
me,
that
and,
here, I
before
wanted
those
to
two
give
idiot
them
moron
a voice, and I wanted to
Democrats,
start with
there was
Soraya
more.
Executive Director, Artistic Director,
And sexual
Thorne-
predator.
Thor Steingraber. Thor.
Democrats are scared shitless.
Thank you. And if I may, Councilman Blumenfield, it was not a
Yeah, it's
small
not
part
bad,
you
right,
played
Terry?
In the Soraya
Well, this
coming into
bill they
existence.
gave
It was
me
an
is really
enormous
crazy.
Part you played, and
Black
thank
Lives
you, Council
Matter.
President and council members for having us here today. I am glad.
Ah,
to
we got a
represent
Black
the
Lives
Soraya as
Matter
Artistic
sweatshirt in the
Executive
house.
Director. I'm
Go
also
ahead.
glad to represent CSUN as the senior advisor to President Erica D. Beck for Cultural Affairs. And Erica is one of the few college presidents of a major public university in Los Angeles, California, United States, who still supports the arts through the Soraya at a level equal to all the other support that she provides to, let's say, things
What's up,
like
MJ?
athletics. She believes that a campus as diverse
got a
as
Trump
CSUN
flag.
deserves cultural and performing arts to bring us together and uplift our communities. The Soraya's programming frequently
Oh,
focuses on
wow.
things that are
Calamity
timely,
Girl,
things
thank you
that
so
are
much.
relevant,
And
focuses on
again,
timely,
congratulations, Calamity
timely
Girl, on the
individuals.
big
Just
sub
in the
bump.
last 24 months.
Sorry, I can't
Our
say sub
concert
bump.
celebrating Dolores Huerta with
Trying to
music
get it
that
out.
she herself
Congratulations,
chose.
Calamity Girl.
Our concert called Trilogy, focusing on the 3 tree species imperiled by the California wildfires. And recently, our Violins of Hope program, which brought violins from Israel that had survived the Holocaust. These are all the ways in which we celebrate and uplift our communities. And Existencia.
Oh, I can agree
tomorrow
with a
night
lot of that
on the
motto,
exact 30th
or motto.
anniversary of the Northridge earthquake.
But I can
as
also say there's
epicenter
one that's
will be
ones are way
one of
worse
those
than the
occasions.
others.
In
And
the
the
30
ones
years since the
and the
earthquake,
ones that
CSUN
are
has not
way
only
worse than the
rebuilt
others are the
its
ones that are
edifices
telling you how
and its
awesome they
beautiful
are and how
campus,
bad the other
but has
guy
also
is.
built a national reputation as one
That's
of the
real.
most diverse universities in the United States, with, amongst other things, the largest.
I live in a
Armenian
communist
population of
state.
any
Trust me, I
university in
know.
the United States, one
It's
of the
run by
largest
nothing but communists.
Jewish populations of any universities
You know?
in the United States, and one of the largest Hispanic populations of any university in the United States. And it is that diversity that we celebrate in our performances on stage. The performance that will occur tomorrow night and 2 performances on Thursday for K through 12 students throughout the San Fernando Valley, and then again on Friday night, really does celebrate the human spirit
Hi,
more
Laguna.
than the tragedy or disaster. And with fact,
good to see you as
it
well.
was President Erica Beck's vision that there be something to reframe the narrative around the Northridge earthquake as a celebration of perseverance and of resilience. And in fact, that's what tomorrow night will premiere. I'm so pleased to have partnered
thanks.
with Jacques Heim, who has been artistic director, creative director, and founder of Diavolo here in Los Angeles for 32 years. So I turn it over to Jacques for a moment.
Is that the dude from U2? Is that Bono or Bono?
Bonjour. First of all, I would like to thank the City Council and Councilman Blumenfield
Looks like
for
Bono,
having us part of
doesn't
the
he?
session.
What do you guys
I
think?
live
Does
in
that
the
look
valley.
like Bono?
My dance company, Diavolo Architecture in Motion, started 32 years ago in the valley on Parthenia Avenue in Northridge, after graduated from California Institute of the Arts in 1991. We have been performing all over the nation and all over the world
Right,
as an
looks like
ambassador
Bono.
of Los Angeles.
French Bono?
We perform at every theater in Los Angeles and Los Angeles County, the Music Center, the Hollywood Bowl, Castelli Lockman Theater, the Greek Theater, the Japan-American Theater, the Carpenter Center in Long Beach, the Broad Stage in Santa Monica, the Wallace in Beverly Hills, and tomorrow we will have a 3rd engagement at the Soraya Cal State University, Northridge.
His accent's
Also,
fake?
Thor and I opened Grand Park in
I don't know, Keith.
2012
Probably not.
with a piece Thor
But he looks
commissioned
like
to
it.
turn on the new fountain. In Diavolo, we uses large architectural structures to create a story with themes such as human condition, human struggle, danger, survival, courage, resiliency, solidarity, faith, and love. My mission with my dance company is to use my art to help and elevate others and to make a positive impact. For the last 7 years, we have been working with the military veterans. What we do is restoration, restoring their physical, mental, and emotional strength. We create long movement workshops that culminate into a show. On January 17 and 19 at the Soraya, we are creating a piece called Existencia that, as you know, commemorates the 30 years anniversary of the 1994 Northridge earthquake. But this piece, everybody, is about a community coming together in the face of disaster. I love my city. And as a citizen of Los Angeles, my duty is to serve,
Refresh, how you
support, and
coming?
help. And how better to do it than bringing people together with the beauty and the power of the arts. We are not trying to create only an art piece, but using the art for our community to find peace. Thor, thank you.
Jacques, if you would come up here and please accept this certificate on behalf of the entire city of Los Angeles. We appreciate what you're doing, and let's give them a big hand.
Blushing, I wish I did. I did not.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to the Soraya.
sessions of
It's a very successful
Physical therapy for my face and
All right, that will take us next to
really it.
public comment. So, Madam Clerk, Mr. City Attorney, if you could please read in the instructions for calling.
I did hang out with my family. That was nice. A little bit.
Yes, sir.
I had lunch with my mom and my family.
As indicated on the agenda,
All right, guys.
members of the public wishing to offer public comment should
You want to call right there?
669-254-5252 and use meeting ID number 160.
Jowden, that sounds good. Must be some kush.
Press pound. Press
I
pound
got some
again when
Skittles
prompted
right
for
now.
participant
Hitting the
ID.
Skittles.
Once admitted to the meeting, press star 9 to request to speak. When it's your turn to speak, an automated Zoom voice will ask you to press.
I ask you, why are these camps so secretive? Windows are all blocked. Unmarked vans taking people in and out. Why so secretive? Huh? It's almost like you don't want to see people to see what's going on. Those are immigration encampments. And this is what your taxpayer dollars are paying for. Their health care, their education, their food. Well, you can't even see what your money's actually going to. And they're in there. Look, you can see them right through the door. Look how quick we are to close that gate. Looks shady as fuck to me.
And we will move on to the next speaker.
That is
Items open for public comment
I think in Arizona
are 1
he's at
through
now.
18 and 21 through
Somewhere in
26.
Arizona.
So again, the items open for public comment are 1 through 18 and 21 through 26. Members of the public may also speak.
Yeah,
for
kinda
up to
like that,
1 minute
Kasha,
for general
but
public
not in our
comment,
state.
which will be held at the end of this meeting. During general
It is.
public
It's a
comment,
tax. We are
members of
funding the
public may
invasion.
Speak to any of the other items.
exactly
or
what we're
anything
doing.
else in the city's subject matter jurisdiction.
We're paying to be invaded.
For members of the public calling in, when it is your turn to speak, an automated message from Zoom will prompt you to press *6 to unmute yourself.
Right, Ian? Good to
If
see
you do
you.
not
Ian.
do so, council staff will prompt you once more. At
That's
that
what I
point,
got,
you
halibut,
need to
the zittles,
immediately unmute yourself.
I don't have the Alaskan
Or
Thunderfuck.
unfortunately,
I remember
you will
that back in
forfeit
the
your
day,
time,
though.
and we will have to move on to the next call.
Does this guy drive a Tesla?
Finally,
I think he drives a Prius.
Because of a brief time delay between the live meeting and the broadcast, two things are important. First,
Yes,
while
Keith.
waiting for your turn to speak, please keep an ear to the phone so you know in real time.
You're saying this is Diego.
When it is your turn
He's on
to
the
press
San
*6
Diego
to
side, is what
unmute.
you're saying?
Second,
Could be.
if you're listening to this meeting
I haven't.
on another device,
I just popped in on
please
him.
turn down that device.
He was at the border,
immediately
at
when
the
it is
wall.
your turn to speak. Between the time delay and feedback,
And then
it
he
will cause a
took
great
off,
deal of
went somewhere
confusion
else,
if you continue
which
to
wasn't
listen on
far.
your other devices. Thank you.
And now he's here. So, yeah.
All right. Before we begin our public
So it's
comment,
Diego,
I'd like to recognize
okay.
Councilmember Ahmed.
Yeah, it's just
Sorry, everyone, if you'll indulge me for
disgusting.
one moment. When I started on this council, we started on Zoom. It was pre-vaccine COVID, so a lot of my family members weren't able to join
Gives
me.
a fuck about
I
you or your
just wanted
family.
to thank my brother, Akash Raman, who's here today visiting from San Francisco. This is his first time at City Hall. And I think he's one of only 2 family members who've ever visited the building because I don't have a lot of family in LA outside of my own immediate family. So welcome to my brother. I hope he gets a chance to say hi to all of
Don't
you.
worry, you'll be bringing them all in shortly, I'm sure, so they can all
Welcome to
vote
Los
for you.
Angeles and welcome to City Hall. All right. So I'm going to call a series of names. As I call your name, please make your way to the left-hand side of the chamber so that the sergeant can direct you up to the podium. For those who are here only wishing to offer general public comment, the first part of comment will only be on agenda items. Then we're going to take some votes, and then we will come back to general public comment.
Fucking bullshit.
So if I don't call your name right away, that's the reason.
Fucking bullshit.
So I'm going to call Andrew Grabner, Donald Harlan,
Oh!
Mike Greenspan,
What? Dr.
Greener Plans,
What?
Herman,
What?
and Clark Rabbi.
Holy shit. Your discretion is advised. We got Mr. Herman in the house. He only gets 2 minutes probably. So I'm going to say over 20, guys. Over 20. Hurry.
Good morning. Which items would you
Hurry,
like
hurry,
to speak
hurry.
to?
I guess just all items, so I don't have to look at the list. I can just go over them.
So you have 3
General
minutes for the
comment.
items. Please begin.
All right, so let's start off with the agenda items. Hang on. Okay, let's see. We have item 22. That is additional community services in CD15. What are those services? It just says they're services. What exactly is being approved today? It doesn't say. So we need to find out what those services are before we get a vote here, I think, so that we know what exactly you're voting on, because currently we have no idea what those services are. We have tree trimming and
Is that I'm going to give it to you.
3. Here's 24. This is a motion to fund overtime salaries for cops in CD3, which Blumenfield has it disguised as traffic safety measures. It's not traffic safety measures to pay overtime to cops. That traffic safety measures are, things like putting calming infrastructure in there to try to reduce crashes, slow people down, installing bike lanes, bus lanes. It's not providing overtime for cops. That doesn't make anyone safer. That's not even a traffic safety measure in the, if you're actually, interpreting cops as public safety. That's just not traffic safety measures. That's just overtime for cops. So you're being deceptive in the way you're phrasing it on there. So definitely vote no on that, because that's just overtime for cops. That's not traffic safety measures. You know it's not traffic safety measures. Stop trying to mislead the public. We have community cleanup services in CD5. Oh, we have fencing at the Bridge Home in CD11. Is this to try to trap the unhoused people in there or something?
Yes. Hopefully.
Not really sure what that is. But yeah, I mean, it's just, all more corruption, more racism, more, yeah. And if you gotten that 2/3 vote to change or suspend the rules to move general comment to the end?
So, Mr. Gravener, this is not on topic, so if you'd like to use the remainder of your time for the items that are open, please go ahead.
Okay, can you give me the date of the vote and the time and what the results were?
So again, this is not on topic, so we're going to move on to the next speaker. Thank you.
Oh, 13. All right, 13 is the official number for him. I knew 20 would be around the number, so yeah.
Good morning. Which items would you like
Mike
to speak to?
Greenspan.
All items?
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for the items. Please begin.
Okay. Mike Greenspan, and I'm not going back to Florida, you fish eaters, so you have to put up with me.
Who ate all
Now,
the...
let's go on a couple of the early ones. Good old Council District 1, Item 2. It's nice to see things are getting done because, after all, if Cedillo were there, he'd just be out there getting his dick wet, but Unisys is more of a hard worker, and I want to recognize that. Now, let's go talk about more street lights, because there's one I dog-eared. Good old number 15. Oh, yes, that's Council District 2. I live there. Not that part, but Lancashire and Maida. That's where the bus stop is, the Starbucks that used to be the Kentucky Fried Chicken. I keep lobbying every time we do street lights about Lancashire between Sherman and Hart, the railroad underpass. Dark as can be, do your drug deals. Prostitutes could probably turn tricks there, it's so dark. And of course it's in Krikorian's district. But just want to know, people to know, I mean, ho, 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 Santa's being nice today. Some people are getting their stockings filled, and some of us, I guess, are just getting the coal and the switches over in Lancashire between Sherman and Hart. Now, what has Santa also got? Oh, yes, the police overtime. I just heard about that. When you have Saturday meetings, then good old the three, Graciano, Duarte, and E. Lariaga are the three sergeants that always show up there, raking in the overtime, just raking it in at our expense. Can't we put others there at straight time? I guess not. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and they know the right people. We don't. We get fucked. Now, we're going to appoint somebody. Marcial Romero on number 25 to the El Pueblo de Los Angeles Historical Monument Authority Commissioners. Had RIC KKK Caruso had been elected, he, of course, would have appointed Englander, the crooked pig who went to prison, the bribe-taking pig. He loves paper bags, $15,000 per bag. Great. And, of course, he was 2 heartbeats away from being mayor of Los Angeles. But that's who Caruso would have appointed. And, of course, if we go even back further, Wendy Gruhl would have appointed the Union Goons from the DWP. She still owes them for that Christmas they gave her back in 2013. Ho, ho, ho. Santa is nice to the right people. It's only our money. It must grow on trees. I guess it grows on those Jewish money trees in council districts 3 and 5, fertilized with queer rabbi cum.
Next speaker.
He's got a dick on his back. Why does he spray paint a dick and balls on his back? Like, what, I get who ate all the pussy. It's funny. It makes people laugh. Viewer discretion is advised, everybody. Viewer discretion.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Yeah, I'd like to speak on all items, 3 minutes, and my
Okay.
1 minute.
So you have 3 minutes for the items. Please begin.
4 minutes, you said? 4?
3 minutes for the items.
Well,
Your time has begun.
Let us shine some light on that, Mr. Grove, because you apparently don't understand what street lighting is emphasized for. It's to stop the pollution of your organized crime where homeless people are denied access to street lighting to protect them from the elements that are out there, especially on cold, dark nights.
Tell them to stop stealing
you
the
can stand
cable.
there like Curran Price and tell me a lie, but the truth is we need more street lighting to prevent these issues like what's going on in the subway. People are being hurt. People are being stabbed. It's frequent. It's unconscionable to think about. And it's time that the city attorney get involved in matters that are important to the public's interest of safety. Matter of fact, look at item number 24. Do you see that, Grove? Traffic safety. But yet you have an issue like the president man up there who finds it that it's necessity and convenience to instruct us to provide more alcohol while Ramen Noodle and her brother take pictures there. What's more important, public safety or the fact that you want to celebrate that your brother's in town from San Francisco? So in District
Liberal
3,
puke.
there is no public safety. That's the bottom line. Snitches get stitches. We're the hit and run capital of the world. How many more lives are we going to involve with these measures of public traffic safety when you damn well know that this council has not done anything to eliminate the problems with excessive, inappropriate drinking and providing us with necessity and convenience of alcohol? You are the problem. Let's go to item number 14. Am I on topic, Mr. Fauble? Oh, I'm sorry, Circle K. I'm talking about Hollenbeck Park. The only person there who's interested in Hollenbeck Park is Kevin DeLeon. Kevin DeLeon understands what it's like to shine light on Trump. And that's what I appreciate about my councilman.
Appreciate.
And his Prop 218 public announcements for tabulation of ballots. Because you continue to allow Price to bring
So,
in...
Mr. Herman, this doesn't appear to be on topic.
Well,
so
it
again,
is.
if you'd
It's
like
dealing
to
with
identify an
Proposition
item
218
that is open for public
involves the
comment,
budget, and
please
the
go ahead
budget
and
is a
continue.
part of what
If not,
Kevin
you're going to
DeLeon is
forfeit your
all
time.
about, securing Hollenbeck Park street lighting. So stop being interruptive, stop being disruptive, and just pay attention. What about item 16, since you interrupted my time, since you're good at it? You know something? I'm running out of time. The hell with you. The hell with you.
Next speaker, please. All right.
They're trying to block him. Woo! Is that the Oreo?
Caller, what items would you like to
So
speak
where's
on?
Mr. Harlan? Did someone just put his name down and that was it?
Speaker with the last 4 digits, 1990.
Here comes security. Hope you mace the security. Because what you're doing is absolutely positively legal, motherfucker. The fuck back inside.
Next to unmute. Okay, next caller.
Next caller, please.
It's getting juicy over there. Nice.
Next caller, what
They
items
don't want
would
to
you
show.
like to speak on?
They don't want the truth shown.
Thank you. It's Eric Previn. I'd like to speak on the available
Shout out to Eric
items,
Previn.
and I'd also like to deliver a generous general public.
So you have 3 minutes for the items. That would be, and this is for everyone, items 1 through 18 and 21 through 26. So please begin.
Thank you. 1 through 18, the interesting one is 5, because you've got a majority protest exists. So congratulations to Mr. Harris Dawson. He's also got things in regards to, say, well, I won't get there yet. But the Los Angeles Conservation Corps, I wanted to bring that up. It's an important group. Mickey Cantor, these guys, come in with youth and clean up areas around our districts and places. It seems on the surface like a good organization. I'm here to report.
They've been
they're
chasing him for
total
years, Doug.
assholes. Unfortunately,
Ain't caught
what
him
they
yet.
do is they find the one candidate who's funded by the current county Democratic Party and has all the attention, thereby squelching their own party members, people from the same side. They don't care. What they do is they go where the money is. And the money is in Yaroslavsky's pocket, in Mr. Soto Martinez, O'Farrell was doling it. They all dole it out to these groups. And look at this number, okay? You've got Blumenfield doing goatee trimming in CD3 for $43,000, but here, $390,000. $390,000. Sorry, that's tree trimming, not goatee trimming. Though, I would recommend, sir, it's time because it is cold and the temperatures have dropped, but I think that it's an appropriate time to move forward with the trimming services in Council District 3. And in terms of supplemental traffic, one of the earlier speakers said, what are the specific measures? Everybody agrees, and I think we're all agreeing that 3 different motorists hit a pedestrian in our fair city and all drove away. Nobody stopped. That is shameful and deeply troubling.
Is that what we saw the other night?
In a society where that's the way it is. But we are not doing nearly enough to provide safety measures. And the one that works, as I've said before, is people have to slow down because of
Michael, it doesn't. I can't do it. Because as soon as I go to here, you don't hear him right now, right? You're not hearing the caller, are you?
Crenshaw hashtag Metro.
See, that's what I'm
Crime,
saying. As soon as
which
I
is
switch to
supposed
there,
be a nonprofit
cuts the audio.
organization.
Don't know
Everybody
why.
remembers
Something
the
got
public
switched in
speaker
here. I
who
don't know what it
called out
is.
Mr. Harris Dawson for
That's why I can't do that.
deflavorizing,
I'd love to. We used to
his
do that all the
Mr.
time.
I believe you're
in
speaking
order
to item
to-
number 19, and number 19 is not open for public
No,
comment.
19 is not on the agenda. No, I'm not. That was a mistake. I'm not. I'm sorry. So
I
let's
know,
get back
Michael.
to
I
the
know.
supplemental safety measures. Well, how much time is left, by the way, Grote? In my section?
16
That's a
seconds.
fair question because of interruption.
I have to have the
Oh,
guys
16
come and
seconds?
take a look at what's going
Well,
on
that
with the
doesn't seem
computer.
fair. Well, you don't want me to talk about the Crenshaw destination Crenshaw.
Same with-
and
I
the
can't
Metro,
hear
and
when you guys are
Econ
hearing the music.
contract and
I
Mayor
can't
of
hear it.
City, and I'm paying for his
It's weird.
Mr. Previn, your
But
time
yet I
has
can hear
expired.
this clearly.
Thank you. Next caller, please.
So something's going on. It's weird.
Next
When I
caller.
switch the
What items
cameras
would you like to speak on?
to each different screen, it's cutting the audio or something. So needs to be figured out.
Yes, I think we can hear you.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, which items would you like to speak to?
24 and 25.
Okay, so you have 2 minutes for the items. Please begin.
24. Can you show transparency in that city council at least? Say it's for LAPD overtime. Let the public know directly where the money's going. Not what you say, is how you say it. It's going to keep the people in doubt. They can't trust you enough. And here you go again, putting the verbiage to a point to disguise LAPD overtime. With a budget, majority of the budget already going in that direction for new recruits, which also includes LAPD overtime, because you have to have a trainer, right? Let's bring them in and pay them under that scale. Show the transparency where this money's going. When the mayor's situation came in here, the committee, you brought them in after the fact. Why didn't we know that that report prior for our public speaking? Transparency. 24 has to have that LAPD clause on there to say where it's going.
So, Speaker, you've
Hi,
used your
John.
1 minute for item number
Good
24.
to see you.
Please move on to another item.
25.
Thanks for joining us, John.
Let's get some of that money coming in to the valley over here in Arleta. You got a lot of cleanup to do, but
Me
again,
too, Allison.
your budget's based to LAPD.
Sad.
Get the 30% rehired. Get these people that are in the chamber now that work for the parks, the contracts they need to sustain life. When you all make $240,000 a year, give the city workers their share due. They do the work. You're just a bank. You're just a person that brokers everything out. Give the workers that do the work. Without them, there is no Los Angeles. Have a blessed day.
Thank you. Next caller, please.
Next caller. What items would you like to speak on?
Pretty much, Optimus. Pretty
Yes, my name
goddamn
is Jason. I'm a smoker fan viewer.
Yes, and which items would you like to speak to?
Item 2, sir.
Okay, so item 2, you have 1 minute.
Cool. And I'd just like to say that y'all, you know, you little members up here, I mean, y'all are almost as sorry as some damn Cowboys. Because, I mean, y'all really stink it up. I mean, the Cowboys, they on a whole nother level there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You know, San Francisco going to get in that ass next week, you know. What y'all talk about number 2? I don't give a fuck about number 2. I catch y'all in general comments. Y'all have a good.
Okay, next caller.
Next caller. What items would you like to speak on?
Talvish, thank you so much, Talvish. Appreciate you. Thank you, Talvish. Good to see you.
Brock Landers, Los Angeles private investigator. I'll speak on all open items.
Shout out to Jason.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for the items open for public comment.
Brock's
Please
in
begin.
here.
All right. So, at Smoke and Scan, we're all for the tree trimming. Makes it easier to see the chases. 24. Being a law enforcement type guy, what I'm about to say hurts me. We need to crack down on the LAPD acting like Scientology's private security. Over the weekend, Scientology called in multiple fake threats, resulting in at least 8 officers being deployed multiple times to different sites to look into allegations they knew were false. Scientology doesn't pay any taxes, but they're able to weaponize the LAPD against people who are protesting their different location. William Goot, Streets of LA, has multiple videos about this. When you're saying that we need money for the LAPD, how is Scientology able to waste so much money with no repercussions? Hugo, does Zeno have compromising pictures of you in the closet with Tom Cruise? I requested comment from the North Hollywood division about this and was met with silence. Check out Growing Up Scientology on YouTube, and don't forget about
Speaker,
Smoking
you've
Scan.
used your 1 minute
I'll,
for this item. Please move on to another item.
Shout out to Brock.
A law enforcement
I'm
type
good
of
if
guy.
you want to put me on general public comment for later.
Go ahead and stay on the line.
Thank you.
Since
Next
he was
caller,
talking
please.
about cutting the trees and
Next
cutting the
caller.
trees
Which
is one of
item would you
the
like to speak
agenda
on?
items, Tommy Vic wants me to sponsor
Speaking of
their
last four
cordless
digits,
mini
3713, you're
chainsaw.
unmuted. What items would you like
You
to
think they've
speak
been
on?
watching the chases of me screaming about cutting all the trees down? They want me to. They want to do a sponsorship with the show.
Caller with the last 4 digits.
For the Tommy Vic
3713. Please press star. 6
cordless
to unmute.
mini
This is your last
chainsaw.
opportunity to speak.
Hysterical, bro.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have
It's like
to
a.
move on to
It's
the
almost
next
like a drill, but it's a chainsaw. You know, it cuts
Next
small
caller.
things, little
Which items would
limbs.
you like
You're
to
not
speak on?
cutting big fucking trees down with it. It's, you know,
All items, please.
around the yard, kind
Yes,
of.
we can hear you. Which items would you
instead
like
of
to
using
speak to?
loppers, you use
All
this
items,
thing, I
please.
guess.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for the
Do
items.
those
That's
work?
1 through 8.
Do they, Lewis?
and
Yeah, they want
21
to.
through
They want to.
26.
They
Please
want to
begin.
do a little sponsorship.
All right. So 1 through, many of the
Oh, it's
opening items are
Cigar.
street lighting districts. Street lighting is one of those things that doesn't get done unless someone files a complaint. So someone notices lights aren't working in their area, there aren't enough lights. They call 311 probably multiple times before anything gets done, then they get sent out. So I think we should just be noting how many things exist in the city that rely on unpaid members of the public to basically be auditing how well the city is doing. Potholes are another example of this. If your car gets damaged by a pothole and there's no active 311 report on it, the city will not compensate you for damages. So if no citizen has time to call 311 multiple times for a pothole and your car gets ruined by the pothole, city says, tough luck, we didn't have an unpaid citizen, let us know. So I just think that when we're looking at all of these street lighting district motions and how often they come before us, I think we should all be considering the unpaid labor of private citizens that had to happen for these things to be considered. So going to item 22, we have some funding for additional community services in District 15, brought to you by Council members McCosker and staffer B. Lee. It's interesting how vague funding motions can be when they come before City Council. When you serve on a neighborhood council, you need to account for every single square of toilet paper, every single drop of hand sanitizer, every single snack you purchase for a meeting has to be accounted for when filing finance requests with the Department of Neighborhood Empowerment. So it's always astonishing how vague the City Council is obliged to be when they are creating funding motions. Same with 24 from Officer Park
can, Reps.
and KDL's BFF Bob Blumenfeld
welcome to my world.
relative to funding for supplemental traffic safety measures in Council District 3. Now we're talking about sworn overtime. If we look at data, there's no correlation between police presence or police funding and traffic safety. Police do not prevent traffic collisions. They don't make traffic safer. They respond after an event has occurred, and on multiple occasions have been known to exacerbate the situation. An example would be recent killing of pedestrians in high-speed police pursuits. High-speed chases often result in collateral damage and aren't effective in catching perpetrators, but we're throwing money at police. Brock Landers out here.
Caller, your time has expired.
Oh, I was going to go right into Brock.
Next speaker. What items would you like to speak
Dang it. She was just about to go into Brock, too.
Yes, good morning, 1881.
50 guns.
Thank you for this opportunity calling me out. Chatsworth, I look forward to seeing you during public
Which
comment.
items would you like to speak
I'd
to?
like to speak on all items. And first of all, Mr. Price, welcome
3
back.
minutes for
I'm
the
one of
items.
those people
Please begin.
who as a very nice man, and I hope everything works out for you, Mr. Price. Let's move on to the traffic issue in the police. You know, for a person that lives in the 12th district and spends most of his time in the 3rd district and the 6th, overtime, yes, we can complain about it, but it does impact what happens on our streets. If you took a look at the statistics just recently in those areas, you'll see that traffic problems have gone down, especially hit and runs, etc., car crashes, etc. So, again, you can criticize. You have the right to do that. But whatever it takes to make this city safer, we must do that. And I know some of you just don't like the police. But, again, if we're making this city safer, that's what we're looking for. And I'll conclude my public speaking time, but I am on hold for public comment. Thank you.
Okay, next
Thank
caller.
you. Next caller.
Next caller. Which items would you like to speak on?
He's mad. He's hungry. He doesn't listen to me, though.
Hi, good morning. Which items are available for comment?
So the items that are open for public comment are 1 through 18 and 21 through 26. So
Okay.
which items would you like to speak to?
I haven't gone through the list. I would just say for now, let's just say all of them.
So you have 3 minutes for the items. Please begin.
Thank you, City Council. I'm definitely going to say yes to number 25 because we definitely need funding for cleanup because especially the fact that we have homeless people urinating, defecating feces on the ground. It creates a very unsanitary condition, and it's also bad for public health, especially when you have pedestrians walking past the homeless encampment on the sidewalk, and the fact that people step on urine and feces and go home and spread diseases.
Somebody
That's
did
another
it.
thing. We just want to make sure that there is improvement in sanitation. And I hope that the city councils for 25 can support having porta potties be placed in those areas where there's a lot of cleanup going on, especially the fact that
So, Speaker, you've used your 1 minute for item 25. Please move on.
All
to
you're
one of the
giving
other
them is
items.
another place for them to do heroin or crack
yes,
or fentanyl.
definitely. I do support number 24 because we definitely need traffic safety measures to be put in place, especially the fact that we've seen a lot of accidents going on. We've seen cars that have total disregard for other motorists on the road, thinking that they could just accelerate, go at a high rate of speed, and disregarding the safety of pedestrians in an area. We've already seen a lot of deaths because of traffic accidents due to the fact that we have people speeding and not paying attention. I do support number 23. We definitely need tree trimming services, especially the fact that we don't want to see a tree branch on top of a power line and then all of a sudden that tree branch breaks off and hits the power line, and now we just triggered a power outage, and people don't have power to power on their heater to stay warm during this cold winter season. And let's look at the other item. Funding for number 22, funding for additional community services. Yes, that is something we do definitely need, because we do want to save the youth from incarceration, especially the fact that we've been seeing a lot of juveniles going out and committing adult crimes, robberies, carjacking.
Okay. Thank you.
And, caller, your time has expired.
They don't
Thank
care.
you very much.
It's all
Next caller, please.
part
This
of
will
the
be our final
plan.
caller.
Next caller, which items would you like to speak on? Speak with the last four digits 8015. Please.
Their
press
plan
star
is
6 to
working
mute yourself.
perfectly. To a T.
Hello, hi, good morning.
Yes, we can hear you. Which
How are
items would
you?
you like to speak to?
Okay, so, oh, excuse me, oh, shoot. Just a moment, please. I'm sorry, because I have to go on the phone. My apologies. Okay, here we go. I'm speaking on, okay, items 1 and 2. Oh, what's happening? Just a moment, I'm sorry, oh, gosh.
He was sitting on hold for
You know how you
45 minutes.
Okay, I am speaking on item
Fuck
number,
were you doing there?
Number 1, for sure I am.
Okay,
And
so
also
I'm sorry, we have
speaking
to make sure that we're moving
you
along
hear
with the
me
meeting.
okay?
So
'Cause I'm
yes, I'm
outdoors.
going to give you 2 minutes for the items 1 and 2. Please begin.
Okay, all right, here we go. Oh boy, I tell you, I can't believe it. This is happening. Okay. All right, item 1 is for levying monetary assessments for lighting districts in CD 14. In my personal opinion, the item should receive a unanimous no vote because the funds will likelihood be embezzled by a corrupt Krikorian into current price business, as he is currently indicted and, in my opinion, should not vote on this item. Item number 2 is for levying monetary assessments for lighting districts in CD1. In my opinion, there should be no levying of funds from the public or businesses, but instead, in my opinion, the levying of funds to pay for this lighting district maintenance should be drawn directly from the LAPD murder and oppression budget, and in my opinion, the rest of the funds to pay for this maintenance should come directly from city funds embezzled by current price via corrupt, petty, pink-faced Krikorian and Marquise Dawson. Item 22 is number $43,000
Is that Richard, Andrew?
for so-called additional community services at CD 15. This item does not say for what services, but it should, and I object that it does not. I also demand that this $43,000 be taken from the funds about to be embezzled from the sale of public property by corrupt, sleazy Marquise Dawson in item number 20. I'll hang on for general comment.
It's a Deftones
All right,
shirt.
thank
Dia
you very
de
much.
los
That will
Deftones.
close public comment on all agenda items. Madam Clerk, what's available now
All
for
right,
us
got
to
his
vote
bag
on?
of chips ready.
Oh, one moment, Madam Clerk. Mr. De Leon.
Thank you, Mr. President. Item number 7, I'd like to postpone it until April 12th.
All right, without objection, that will be the order.
Thank you
Item
much.
7 is continued until April 12th. Now, what is available for us to vote on, Madam Clerk?
Mr. President, council may now vote on items.
Yeah,
1
Loaf is
through
hungry.
6,
Loaf wants his food.
8 through
Loaf was
18,
early.
21 through 23, and 26, sir.
yet, Stinks.
Very good. Those items are now before us. Do any members wish to be heard? Seeing none, let's open the roll. Close the roll and tabulate the votes. Thank you. That will take us next to item 24, which was called special by Councilmember Hernandez for a separate vote. Do any members wish to be heard on this item? Item 24? Seeing none, let's go ahead and open the roll on item 24.
Yeah, Allison, I haven't been in a while, though. It's been a while. It's been like, missed the last
Close
3.
the roll and tabulate the votes.
Stefan came by and gave me all these shirts.
10 ayes, 2 noes.
Because they usually get, because it's their own festival,
Right.
they get a big
That will
stack
take
of
us
merch.
Next to item 25.
You know, and he usually gives us
which
a lot of
was
stuff. You know.
a substitute motion, which has been circulated and read into the record. So the first vote on this, members, is whether to substitute the substitute motion for the original. That vote will take first, and then we'll vote on the substance. So on the first vote, on the question whether to substitute, let's open the roll, close the roll, and tabulate the votes.
12 ayes.
Okay, the substitute motion is now before us. So on that motion, if there's no members wishing to be heard, let's open the roll, close the roll, and tabulate the votes.
Trust me, I wanted to, Allison.
12 ayes.
All right.
Last 2,
Is
I
there
just couldn't
anything
make
else, Madam Clerk, that we can vote on at this point?
The year before that, I think
No,
they didn't
sir.
have it because
All right,
of what
let's
was
go
going
to general
on.
public comment then. And I'm going to call, again, a number of names. You do not need to speak in the order that I call you. Just come on up to the left-hand side.
Please,
as I
Mr.
call your
Harlan, if you
names.
really are there, please show up. I miss you, Mr. Harlan. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I just want to see you.
Larry Gates, Jennifer Fay, Claudia Hamstring, Chuck Trujillo,
Claudia Hamstring.
Ada Murillo, Andrew Grabner.
That's
Donald Harlan.
See, somebody signed up Mr.
Herman,
Harlan. Must have been Mr.
Greenspan,
Herman.
Clark Rabbi, and Greener Plans.
That's that.
Good morning.
That has to be Mike
Good morning.
Greenspan.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Larry Gates. I'm the president of Ask Me 3090, representing 6,000 city employees.
10 minutes, okay, buddy? 10 minutes.
Prior to that, I've been a PSR, Police Service Representative, and 911 operator for the last 20 years. I've been up here before discussing the severity of the vacancies of PSRs, answering phone calls day in and day out. It's not getting better. Last time I was up here, it was probably October or November of last year. We had approximately 165 vacancies. We're now probably tipping close to 200. This month alone, we're losing 7 to 9 people. These are people that are answering the phone for your constituents, your family, your friends. People that are in need of aid, medical aid. They've just been shot or stabbed. They've been in a car accident. They're having a heart attack, and they can't breathe. I can't emphasize enough.
Thank you very much,
What's up,
sir.
Hannah? All right, guys.
Next speaker, please.
And girls, ladies and gents. I don't know if he does or not, Allison.
morning, City Council.
I think he's
Jennifer
seen
Fay.
it. I don't know if he watches it. I
I'm
don't
a
know.
park film monitor for Rec and Parks. Quite often, our film shifts are over 8 hours, yet we are not paid overtime. We are required to drive to 569 different locations using our own vehicle, yet we don't get mileage. We're required to use our own cell phone use for all Rec and Park productions, yet we're not compensated for using our personal cell phone. Our office is grossly overstaffed. In fact, our office is currently hiring en masse, even though we are exceptionally slow. We're currently not getting enough hours in order to even get our benefits, yet our office is still hiring people. I was only working 1 shift in the last pay period, so I don't have medical benefits at the moment. Currently, the City of Los Angeles will only allow us to work a maximum of 1,040 hours per calendar year. That means we have to go on unemployment for 6 months if we worked 40 hours per week. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker,
Sounds like
please.
you need a new job. Well, you should have got a career, girl. That's a job. It's a big difference between a career and a job.
Snyder versus Phelps.
Oh,
you're going
viewer
to
discretion.
hell. God hates you.
Viewer discretion.
Now, in the term Brandenburg
Is it
versus Ohio, U.S. 395, 444, 1969, is that hate speech that we're sending you back to the dark garden after you maliciously took arms to kill children, Israel? Now, shame on you. Just like in San Francisco, no one's crying out about homosexuality, but it's reality. God hates you. So when it comes to the terms and conditions of what this city has done to the population of people today with homelessness, you are disgusting. Homelessness is a crime. Homelessness is a crisis. Well, maybe if we would have left it up to our former president, Trump, maybe none of this would have happened. Maybe
Holding
we
up a
would
Trump
not
sign.
be in the dark garden any longer.
Next speaker.
It's weird how religious he is, you know? He's kind of religious, dude.
Good morning. My name is Ada Murillo, and I'm Vice President of Local 3090, and I'm here representing the citizens of Los Angeles, your constituents, the workforce of the City of Los Angeles that has been left behind. Please help me reach out to CAO, to the EERC, and talk on the topics that are crucial. Forget the police overtime. Pull them from the outside, bring them to the streets. Let the city workers, civilians do that job. Stop asking for overtime. 911 is in crisis. 200 people, vacancy rate. Who's answering their calls? Nobody is stepping up. I need the EERC, the CAO. Look at this. City people, your constituents are dying. It goes from 911 to the fire department. Mismanagement. We need better oversights in a lot of these departments, LEPD in particular. We need to do better for our residents, for our workforce, for the communities of LA. Please help me work for union labor, folks. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Herman clapping all loud.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is
he's
Chuck
too
Trujillo
funny, dude.
from Park Film Office. I'm here like a broken record or a track that's stuck on repeat. But I'm here to remind the city council that we do have problems with our department. We're not at the standard, the production standards that they pay. First of all, we did our blitz last week. The union, we went to different sites, visited different locations, and overwhelmingly we heard the same complaint about the 1,040. I had one director say his resolution is he just hires another part-timer, and within time that'll be another half-timer. So it's a pyramid just building, and it's going to break. It needs to be fixed. Also, our Park Film Office, we're at negotiation tables now. Not too sure how that's going to go, but we surely would appreciate your support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Over eating chips. Can't even wait till lunch.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'll give
man.
my general public comment at the end of the meeting. So it's not at or near the beginning of the meeting anymore.
Too late now,
So you're
guys.
now in violation of Council Rule 7, Paul. It's, you love that rule so much when you're using it to violate people's rights. But, when it tells you have to do something, then all of a sudden Council Rule 7 doesn't matter and you don't actually have to follow it. But we need a 2/3 vote of the council, of the full council, to change the rules. And, if Eunices Hernandez wasn't such a coward, she could probably do a point of order and force the vote immediately. And we'll let the full council decide where general public comment should be, instead of just having Paul unilaterally decide this. Kevin needs to resign. He should have resigned a really long time ago. You all need to get him off this council.
Not bad. 7.
Next speaker.
Wouldn't have went over anyways. Over. So it's definitely under. Came up so quickly.
Mike Greenspan. First of all, I want to welcome Ramen Noodle's brother, who's visiting here from Frisco. Welcome. Anyway, now where's our mayor? Mayor Grandstand, that's the one.
Mayor
the one who talks a good game about homeless but does nothing. What do you mean? Well, there was this homeless person, Anthony Garcia, and this unpaid caseworker, Armando Herman, and he approached Eduardo with Mayor Grandstand's office. And what did Eduardo do? Here's a mayor talking about vouchers, and when Mr. Herman tried to get a voucher for his friend, Eduardo jerked his dick, of course. Well, how did Mr. Garcia get housed? Well, you wouldn't believe whose office got it done. Kevin De Leon. We always want to diss on him, but he gets stuff done. He does it a lot better than anyone else on this council, the guys who jerk their dicks.
Like the dick that's on his back
All right.
as he walks
We'll
away.
now go to the phones for general public comment.
Too funny.
Let's take the first caller.
First speaker, please begin.
5 minutes.
Speaker with the last 4 digits, 1148. Please begin your 1 minute
hello?
general public comment.
Thank you for not taking my call during the items. Of course.
Oh, that's Robert.
Petty pink-faced, corrupt Armenian dictator Paul KKK Ku Klux Krikorian has changed the rules again. Anything to shut the public up in this circus of a corrupt, sleazy council. Anything to shut the public up. These stupid presentations. You have multiple Brown Act violations on top of Brown Act violations. Corruption going to the LAPD. When people are dying, 3 to 8 people are dying in the streets, and petty pink faces sitting there letting Current Price vote daily when he's an indicted criminal. Putting the public comment at the end so he can disguise more of his corruption. Petty pink-faced, corrupt Armenian
Caller, your time is
Next
expired.
caller, please. Next caller.
Shit, yeah.
Next caller, please begin your 1 minute.
Okay, well, I would just like to thank Councilmember Nithya Raman's brother for being in attendance
Talk
today
about Brock. I wanna
because,
hear you.
Well,
What you had to
her
say.
behavior, not the best. She's, I think, chatting with Hugo as we speak. She's actually been a little more attentive than she tends to be because she's got family here watching her. So thanks for coming. Although it was disappointing that she voted for the police funding motion when her last campaign was all about defunding the police. But hey, Nithya lying is no surprise to any of us. I just want to point out on item 20 that y'all voted on, there's no such thing as surplus land during a crisis. We don't have surplus land. Every inch of land we have needs to be used to house our unhoused residents. So this is a joke. The fact that you all voted saying we need to sell off this quote unquote surplus parcel shows how unserious you are all about housing the unhoused residents that are literally dying on the streets every day. We can be using every inch of public land and every resource we have
Caller, your time
to
has
get these
expired.
Thank you. Next caller.
Dang, she didn't mention
caller,
Brock.
please
She was
begin your
about
1
to say
minute.
something about Brock last time. Then they cut her off.
Yeah, hi. DanielGus.substack.com. And at 2 o'clock today, I'll be on 790 KABC, the John Phillips Show with John Phillips and Randy Wang discussing
Randy
the latest
Wang.
tumult at the LA Times and the 3 ways that this is going to turn out for the Times. 1 is likely and 2 are aspirational. But you know what? To the people who work on the film, detail at the parks, in the city of Los Angeles, they're doing this obviously to keep you from getting overtime, which only matters to city council and Mayor Bass if you're a police officer or anything like that. But to them, you're not worthy, apparently, of overtime. So that's what that's about. Vote with someone else the next time your vote is called for, because this is what happened. And even Nithia's supporters, you know, how many times has she voted along with Kevin DeLeon in the LAPD and Hugo and Unisys? So this is what they do.
Thank you.
Gus, your time
Thanks
has
very
expired.
much. Next caller, please.
Next caller, please begin your 1 minute of general public comment.
Yes, my name is Jason. I'm a smoker scan viewer.
Sure.
Just go ahead and begin. You have 1 minute for general public comment.
That's mighty whitey there, pumpkinhead. Anyway, I want to say what's up to my man Damon. That he had a nice show going on today. We appreciate you, brother. I know you don't get to hear that very much, you know, from a lot of places there, but you know, you do good work there.
Thank you, Jason.
Anyway, I like to say, you know, this weekend coming up, the Niners are going to need y'all support out there. You know, because that sorry ass NBA practice coming to town, and you're gonna put it on the ass, you know, old school style there. Because you know, sorry ass Cowboys can't get it done. And, you know, over in the AFC, they're doing some things. You know, you're going to have your boy out there in Baltimore. He's going to be putting it down. He's going to probably run for about $175 on y'all ass, a couple PDs there. So y'all go out and y'all watch a little NFL football. It's going to be a good weekend there. More Damon there. Of course, he's going to have a nice show going on, you know. And maybe we'll get a few cases during the week, and it'll be a good thing there. But y'all have a good one.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you. Next caller, please.
Next caller, please begin your 1 minute of general public comment.
All items in general public comment.
So you have 1 minute for general public comment.
Let's go.
Yes. And a shout out to our police chief who's retiring. Yes? Yes. So long, nigger.
Oh, fuck.
Also, we're looking for a marriage license document for Mr. Fauble. If you see him, tell him we want the marriage license from Maui, Hawaii. And to the petty pink-skinned dictator, asshole cocksucker, we dedicate Pound Town by Sexy Red. Because, your goddamn butthole is brown and your petty pink-skinned clit is pink. You gotta go to Pound Town. Pound Town. Fucking stupid motherfucking Armenian dictator, Pound Town. Pound Town. Dumb motherfucker can't even do the rules.
Your time has
yo.
expired. Next caller.
Next speaker, please, and this will be our no. Cut him off,
Simon.
please. Next
No,
caller,
he
please,
was
and
white.
this will be our final caller.
Final caller, please begin your 1
I
minute.
think
of
he's
general
going
public
more for the
comment.
definition of the actual word versus the general use of the normal word. Kind of like the South Park episode of Harley drivers.
Local 39.
Remember that episode?
271. I am running for a writing candidate for District 6. These other people, I've just retired. Been a union member all my life. We do the work, overlooked. They keep putting the money in the wrong direction. Get everybody to write me in, Richard Serrano, to represent you. Because I know we did the work. We do the work. They've never done the work. They talk about their parents was this, their parents were that. They've never done the work. Back up somebody that's going to back
Thanks,
you.
Simon.
721. 39.
They were here,
Get
Scorier.
behind me.
A few of them.
God bless everybody.
It was just really
Thank you very
empty
much.
because
That
they're
will
tired of
close general public
because of
comment.
what they've done to the look.
Madam Clerk, what is next before us?
What they've done is switch the meeting around
posting and
purposefully
Without objection, post
to annoy the people.
The desk is clear, sir.
So
Very
would
good.
you want to
Members,
come
any
down and
announcements?
waste all this time, park,
Any
gas,
announcements? Councilmember
all that
Dillon.
to come
Thank you
down to
much,
talk
Mr. President.
for
Colleagues,
3
as
minutes,
we witnessed
and then you got to
experience,
wait
last
another
week
hour
Friday,
and a half to
a
talk
group
for
of
1 minute?
Students came from the Academy of Media Arts.
And because they force you in the 3 minutes to talk about agenda items only, they're punishing you, making you 8 hours to speak 1 minute of your time of free speech.
From
That's exactly what
South
they're doing.
LA and Watts. I know that we can all agree that they were so impressive in terms of their articulation, how passionate.
Yeah, they cut Brock off. They cut off Previn because they both should have been there. Absolutely, Allison. Brock said he's going to stay on for public comment.
Yesterday, Monday, on MLK
Cut him off.
Day.
You didn't hear his public comment, did you?
I can say that with
yeah, he
deep
called in
sadness,
about the agenda items, Ryan.
The director.
They're doing the same thing on the phones.
Academy
Okay,
of Media
it'll
Arts
be in
announced
chambers,
that,
then to the phones on agenda items only. When that is done, they'll come back
the fiscal
around
restraints
and
were
then
so
talk about
profound,
public comment
because
in
of the
chambers
security
on the phone
breaches
and get to voting like they're
that,
doing now.
Upon finding out, had been
And that's exactly what they did.
numerous,
And it
that
was all legal
the
on their
parents
side. It was a
have,
way to even
pulled
thwart
their
people
kids
like
out
us
for
that
fear
sit
of
here and
their
talk about
safety
it and whatever.
and even
Okay, it's all
funders. So I
censorship,
think he's trying to get
like
some
I'm doing
breathing
here.
room to see how
Okay?
he can figure it out fiscally.
Just how it works.
I went there last week Friday around 6.
They're absolute positive
I was
communists.
blown away by the fiscal facility. It
These
was
are all
quite
commies.
impressive.
Their
And,
kids
you
are
know,
commies.
I
They're
did a couple
commies.
videos.
They're all
the concert
disgusting
room that they
pieces
had
of
was like a
shit.
little mini Walt Disney concert hall, the cafeteria room, the science room, just incredibly impressive. I did tour the breaches of security adjacent.
So my point being is you have actual legitimate lawyers calling in.
My chief of staff.
Hold on, guys. I have an idea. I think I could do this. I can show Joe on the other screen, and that way you can hear what these dumbasses are still talking about. But you're not going to hear any public comment anyways. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What is going on, dude? I can't even load Joe up. I don't know why. It's killing me right now, bro. Something's definitely going on with this computer, dude. All right.
The day, I don't know if their counsel.
All right, so you should hear them now, but see Joe.
I have no clue.
And you shouldn't hear Joe.
I just wanted to make that
Just
report.
so that way it doesn't get all jumbled
We were
up.
left
Tell me if that
very
is right.
impressed with these young black and brown students from the Crenshaw. And I didn't even know. I thought they were from City.
All right, I'm gonna go feed Stinks
area.
really
They're
quickly. I'll be right back.
Primarily from South LA,
Ready to
Watson,
eat?
Crenshaw, but too much consternation nonetheless. But I wanted to give that report back. Mr. President.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
he's always ready to eat.
Any other announcements, members?
I know.
All right, seeing none, are there any motions for adjournment? Any adjourning motions on my right? Adjourning motions on my left? If we could all please rise for adjourning motions. Councilmember De Leon.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, as well as colleagues. I'm joined today with Trish Gossett, who is a very close friend of Janet Alvarado Dobson. So today I stand before you with a heavy heart as we gather to adjourn this council meeting in memory of a remarkable individual, that being Janet Alvarado Dobson. Janet was more than just a resident of historic Highland Park. She was an activist of the highest order, dedicating her life to the betterment of our community. Just last year, last month, December 28th, 2023, we lost a champion, a visionary, and a true force for positive change. As a respected member of the fledgling historic Highland Park Neighborhood Council, Janet left an indelible mark on our community. She crafted the bylaws for the Neighborhood Council, which were so exemplary that they were adopted by the Dunn Department, the Department of Neighborhood and Empowerment, serving as a template for neighborhood councils citywide. Her commitment to empowering local communities through effective governance was unparalleled. Janet Dobson's list of accomplishments are extensive and awe-inspiring. As a stellar member of the first Highland Park Land Use Committee, She not only shaped the committee's rules, but also defined and strengthened the principles and best practices that guide us today. Her dedication to community impact was evident through the countless community impact statements she authored during her tenure on the historic Highland Park Neighborhood Council board. Janet believed in the power of community voices and ensured that they were heard. Perhaps one of her most enduring legacies is the movement that she started to transition the old Highland Park Armory into an arts center for kids. Today, that vision is in the process of becoming a reality, a testament to Janet's forward thinking and commitment to the next generation, paying it forward. Lastly, as a respected member of the No 710 Action Committee, which is that 710 freeway proposal that would go through.
This is a migrant camp in San Diego,
South Pasadena,
where they're bringing in all the fresh new Democratic voters.
Going to ever happen. She played a pivotal role in.
And when you bring in a lot of kids like they're doing, it's years of votes.
Involvement, strategic thinking, and dedication to
not just the old folks who'll vote one or two more times.
Instrumental in the eventual defeat of the 710 freeway tunnel proposal. Janet Dobson was
no, Jamie or Jaime. This is in San Diego. After they've been escorted through our border
for her beloved
into an internment camp that you're paying for, and that I'm paying for, so they can get food and shelter and whatever else they need, a plane ticket to Chicago so they can get mad, or to New York so they can get pissed, even though they're a sanctuary city.
Her legacy inspires us to continue to fight for a better, more vibrant Highland
We are funding our invasion, because that's what it is. We're being invaded slowly every day. Really not slowly. Maybe the word would be methodically. Maybe that would be methodically. That'd be the word I'd use.
May she rest in peace. Are there any other motions for adjournment? Seeing none, thank you, members. Go out and serve the city well. This meeting is adjourned.
No, Rack, that's it. So I guess that's it, guys. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm sure you guys can still hear it, but hold on. Let's get it out of here. Yeah, and that's what they're doing. Look at Joe's audio up. That is just so goddamn slow. Yeah, something's up with this computer.
Another vehicle coming in.
Another SUV pulling up. That's fine.
Security guards so busy putting up black plastic, they don't even know somebody's out here. Peekaboo! Peekaboo!
These are probably your NGOs. Looks like somebody firebombed their fender. Look at that shit. That shit was torched, homie. Or there was a fire close to that motherfucker. That ain't from the sun.
I can't come through here.
That ain't from the sun.
It's a human trafficking center, guys. That's all it is. They can't come here. There's people filming outside. You can't come here. Go around.
No, Esteban, if they came into the fucking country legally, I definitely would say skateboarding would be a fantastic thing for them. It's a great workout. It's a good sport. Shit, you can be an Olympic gold medalist now. But if you didn't come here illegally, if you came in here illegally, like I said, you're a criminal. If you waited your time, because I guess you think everybody's special. What made these people so special? That the people that have been waiting 10 years and took the naturalization courses and took ESL and literally did everything that was asked of them to come into this country to get their naturalization papers and their visa or anything else that they needed. What made those people more special? Fuck them, right? It's just like being in a line of food, right? You just skip right to the line because you're just you. That's that. Well, because they said, cool. Is that what that means? Yeah. No answer for that one, though. I get it. I don't like line cutters. Do it right. Do it through a legal port of entry. This country was built on immigration. In fact, I told you many times, my grandparents, they weren't from this place. They came here, okay, through a legal port of entry, okay, worked many years, stayed their whole lives, didn't send money back to their country, okay, got visas here, they became citizens. In fact, their son, my father, served in the fucking army for this country, and he wasn't born here. But he served the army. He served for us. Okay, he worked his whole life living here, didn't send no money back nowhere.
Independent journalists, citizen journalists out here.
So there's that, Esteban.
I like that guy.
And Esteban sounds Cuban. If anybody should know about communism, it should be the Cuban guy. Am I pointing out anything wrong, Esteban? Esteban. Okay? That's it. You come through legally. That's it. That's all I ask.
I wish I had.
Otherwise, you're a fucking criminal. I don't give a fuck if you're 2 or 200.
Get to rent and
That's
man
it.
lift. Imagine we had 15-foot man lift here. And you have permission
Shout out to
park in the
Taco Joe,
sidewalk.
First Responders Media, guys,
Park
out of
all the way
Bakersfield,
up.
California,
What are you gonna do?
showing you live what the rest of the major media should be showing you. And is
Yeah, they're getting ready, guys.
It's gonna be a long day. Y'all want me to Uber you something? You hungry? Are you good? You like tacos?
oh shit, sorry.
Smoke.
Uh-oh. Chase? Watch
The
live.
drone can't go there, guys. I don't know
No.
if this is a
LA
new fly
Clippers
zone 'cause of the
chairman
school.
Steve Ballmer
I don't
announces
know.
Intuit Dome will host the 2026 All-Star Game. Why would I watch that live? You gotta be kidding me, right? You're kidding me, right? So the new Clipper Arena guys will host the 2026 NBA All-Star Game, which nobody even gives a fuck about anymore. Nobody cares about the goddamn NBA All-Star Game. That's why they had to make this in-fucking-season tournament that nobody cared about except for LeBron. It's the only trophy that LeBron will be winning this year, so you better enjoy it. Here, the dunk contest is even whack, Glitch. I mean, back in the day, the dunk contest was awesome. Everybody waited for it. When we're talking Jordan and Dominique and Spud Webb, and those were dunk contests. Now it's just stupid shit.
You're going to see a big.
I think the last good one was like Blake Griffin. When Blake Griffin jumped over the car and dunked. I think that was like the last good one. Jumped over the Kia. I think it was a Kia. It's like the last one. Yeah, D Brown. That's what I'm talking about.
I could put my camera on the long stick, guys.
Sure it was, Rack.
What's going on. I wouldn't know if you guys are facing the right way. So here we go, guys. The big plastic is coming up.
How many Ryans we have here? I don't know.
I feel special today. Here it comes, guys. Here it comes.
Look. So, again, we're paying for this. They're sure acting pretty fucking sus that they need to take measures of putting black fucking tarps up and then make them even higher to make sure you don't see what's going on. That sounds sus to me because I see businesses all the time with very clear open fencing or no fencing at all because there's nothing for them to hide. What's going on here that you need to hide? What's going on?
I think they're out of trash bags now.
Get a drone? Oh yeah, sure.
Cover the fence.
Putting up a drone right now would be hilarious. Right after you make them do all that, right? You just keep going around till they go and
But they ain't doing nothing wrong.
Shout out to Taco Joe, man. This is great. I love you, Joe. Fucking love you, Joe. Just announced. Yeah, just announced he's late.
American people from seeing where their tax dollars are going. That's all you're doing is blocking the American people from seeing what's going on with their tax dollars.
That's true.
It's incredible.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
You probably don't like this country anyways, right?
Telling you, man, we just need to have the Civil War.
This Saturday at
And we'll see who lasts.
Palestine. Right, Brian.
I'm telling you, Pete the Noob, it's good to see you, you know, and I should say.
Welcome.
Yeah, man, I love Bada Volcano, and I just keep hitting it. I mean, I used to hit the bongs and all that other shit, and bubblers on the show, and smoke joints. And, you know, I'm in a room with all kinds of equipment, so I got to keep the smoke to a minimum, and this is vapor, so this is even better, you know.
Before we leave.
It dissipates, it doesn't smell, doesn't stink up the house, you know, that kind of shit.
There's no flies running out.
There's no conspiracy, Mike. You can see it. Ray Charles can see what's going on here. He's dead and blind. You didn't know, just in case I don't know your age. But yeah. Okay, again, another migrant just walking up. Let's just see. Let's see. Let the migrant in. Good. Migrant camp. That's all it is.
I heard radiation
Again,
from 5G
it's not a
is bad,
jail.
but
They can go freely, come in and out. Sure, there might be a time where it all stops. You know, midnight, got to be in by midnight or whatever. You don't want scragglers coming in at all times. Stinks is right here on the table, right next to me. Could almost Wario his ass.
4063 guys.
He just
Oak
ate, so
Avenue,
he's
guys.
doing his little.
For those of you just joining
He's
right
cleaning
now,
up.
we're
He's taking a
at,
shower right now.
Central Elementary School here in San Diego.
Looking for
4063
what
guys.
where he wants
Sure
to
it
lay
out.
down. Of course,
I mean,
his camera's working
This is
today.
what we're out here for, not to hide information, but to expose this and put it out public, this information.
It's
Let everybody
working.
know this is all.
Finally got it to work.
4063.
Hopefully he goes sleeps in his bed.
4063 Polk Avenue
We
here in
can,
San Diego. Spread the word.
Password is De
Share the
Niro.
stream.
These things don't fart, Frank. Cats really don't fart. They're not like dogs. Dogs are straight up fucking farting machines, bro. Like, and you know it. Sometimes you don't hear it, but you sure as hell gonna know it. Dogs are the absolute worst, especially when you catch them and you bring them in the car and you're in an enclosed environment.
They're going all their way.
It'll tap you on the shoulder real quick. It's that dog food. A lot of people give them that processed kibble, so it gives them gas. I am gonna be on tonight, Mike. Do our normal thing, and you know they were done. Look, it's 11:45. They were done by 11:40. Like snap quick. I gotta tell you, the last meeting was over 6 hours long.
A lot of investigative journalism.
And all of a sudden,
So
again,
some days,
so they
guys,
did it purposely,
they're not going
held everybody
straight
off.
to
Now
Eagle
look at the
Pass.
next
We know
meeting.
what's going
Hardly
on.
anybody
Eagle
showed
Pass,
up.
the mainstream
Their
media
plan
has
is
been
working
there for the last couple of
perfectly.
days.
You
We're
know, it
trying
really
to bring
is.
You guys coverage that
It's all
you guys
part
have
of the
seen
plan.
before. And that's what we're doing right now. And some days we like
Well,
last night.
cats
somebody
may
was
fart,
saying,
but
well,
I'm telling you, I never
nothing happened much
smelled
last
stinks.
night.
I never heard them
We're out
fart.
here investigating this.
I heard him squealing, taking his first poop. Came out like a little baby carrot. You could hear him going. He was like struggling to get it out.
We'll eventually get down to Eagle.
It's like he was constipated.
We'll eventually get down to
And
you.
he got it out. He worked
all these
things
other
out.
locations we have planned to go to. We'll get there.
I'm assuming, of course, they have to fart, but it's not like dogs. Like I'm telling you, I've had him 4 years, never heard him or smelt it. And I'd be on the floor laughing. I think I really would be hearing him fart. Like I almost want him to fart so that way I could hear it. So that's what it's like, okay?
Doesn't sound good.
Woo!
Oh, Joe's scared. He wants the AM PM stuff again.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man. We're
2 hot
feeding
dogs
them
for $3.
expensive. What do you call it? What is it called? Can't even think of the word right now. Like the high end fucking, Jesus Christ. I can't even think of the word right now. I'm stoned. No, Jamie. Why would I give him laxative? Prescription food. Thank you, BJ. Couldn't think of prescription. I don't know why. Couldn't come to me. Uh-oh, there's security guards. Shout out to the security man.
Come on, man. Remember, you guys are top flight security guard. Best in the whole wide world, huh?
Right.
You have to defend this
Day-Day.
whole place with your own life.
And I'll die for this shit, too.
It's fucking Day-Day right there.
Oh man. Let me turn off the autofocus, guys.
What's he got back there? It's like a first aid kit on his back. No fancy. No, we used to give him that Blue Wilderness, which was expensive food. But the problem is it's real, what do you call it? It's real fatty. It's not good food. It's fatty food. And because it's fatty food, of course he goes over there.
Are you taking a selfie with me? I think you're taking a selfie with me.
Hold on a second.
I'll take a picture with you.
Trying to get him all sorted out right here. And of course, it ain't working. It's not going to work that way. Got to go this way. Really? Unbelievable. Yeah, hold on a second here.
Are vehicles being used
Well, problem is
for this?
always something. So either you have sound or you have stinks. Which one you want to
your
choose?
City council meeting. The school bell? You got used to the other side. Oreo Express on YouTube, guys. Oreo Express on YouTube. Oh, he has to go all the way around. There's two people with cameras.
Yeah, guys.
Hey, or if there's a pool store nearby, I'll go get one of those long, sweet
Yeah.
tubes, put my phone on the
don't know. You guys can hear it, right? You can hear him?
Hey, tag me in that if you post it, would you?
Since he stinks, so. Now you have the cat and you have the son.
What's your Twitter? I love Brandon.
One of the scenes is missing his camera in there. See, that's the thing about like creating the scenes. Like every single GIF that I drop, which is like 20, plus every single camera we have, which is 4, have to be on every single scene. You know what I mean? That's, you know, and if you miss one, then obviously you can't use it on that particular scene. And we have one. Hold on. 13 different scenes. So it has to be done manually on every one of the 13 scenes. So, yeah. GTA is cringe. Trevor, you're already down on the game, huh? I gotta be honest. You know, I play video games. I was playing Battlefield last night, but I've never played GTA. Not one game. I've watched a ton of people play it on Twitch. For some reason, I enjoy watching people play it versus me trying to play it. But I don't have it anyways. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But it's weird that they put a trailer out for a game that far in advance. And again, trailers are trailers, you know? It's always cutscenes that are like in the game that are better than the actual graphic that you're playing with. I don't know, dude. I've lost a lot of faith in AAA titles. You know, like all of them are just, you know, a lot of these companies, anything made by EA for sure, is just shit in a box and ship it out to where as soon as you get it, I mean, if you're buying a physical copy, even if you download a copy, you know, a digital copy, there's always okay, well, before you play game number 1, you've got to update it.
Showing up right now to pick them up.
So if I got to update it, that means there was an update, which means there was bugs.
He's waiting for somebody who just came over from Russia.
Yeah, the Ruski Cummings. Yeah, so that's all I say. That's all they do, Golf. They just shit in a box, man. Because they know we'll buy it. They know how much money they make. I tell you, there's nothing in our world, not a movie, not an album from any artist you can name me or band, makes what they make in the first 24 hours of release. Spider-Man, Star Wars, they don't make that much. On a Call of Duty fucking release? Shit. Back in the day, motherfuckers was waiting in line all 20, like literally 2 days before to be the first fucking dick to get it. Then somebody like me would walk in 2 hours later and just buy it. And I get it. Some people like the urban camping feel. You get to hang out with some other people that play the game that you play, and it's kind of quasi-social in a sense. I get it in that sense. You know, but I ain't fucking waiting outside for nothing 48 hours unless I have to. Unless it's to the point where I need food and I gotta wait 24. Yeah, that's it. And to wait that long to have to buy a product, like you're crazy. Not waiting in line for no shoes. Cost me $3.50. Crazy. All right, guys, let's get it. Smoke. And girls, ladies and gents. Remember waiting in line, midnight release. That's what I'm saying, people. You know, I was usually the guy that said, fuck it, I'll just wait. And I know by the time you get on, someone's cracked out on Mountain Dew and Hot Pockets, already a level fucking 36. You know what I mean? He's got all the guns and just smoking everybody like a joint, like a Rambo.
We're just joining right now, guys. We've been out here filming in San Diego.
People do love to buy crap. And the telltale sign of that, refs, is you go around most people's garages in America. They can't even fit their car in their garage. And they don't realize that the garage is the house for the car. So it doesn't get broken into. So it just doesn't get wear and tear from all the elements. Birds don't shit on it, which I guess is part of the elements, but whatever. You know? But no, they got to store the Beanie Babies they ain't using, don't care about in tubs. All this shit. You know, we're consumers. We are. I am that. I'm
Functional
not going
after
to say
this,
I'm not
guys.
either.
I got
We are that.
into it. There is a new address up there in front where the school's name's at. It has the new address where the school moved to. So I'll update you guys. I want to give you guys false information if it was an active school.
Waiting in
or
line for
it was
concert
shut down.
tickets? Yeah, I ain't waiting in line for no concert
It was
tickets.
shut down for this
I
reason.
can tell you, I haven't, honestly, I have not bought a concert ticket since 1998. How many years is that? 26? Yeah, 26 years.
They're holding them hostages.
I have literally a wall of laminates.
He has here.
No joke. As soon as you come in, look to your left, there must be 200 tour laminates. Must be. And I literally have, funny enough as it is,
There he is right there.
I have a
There he is
box,
right there.
you know, about this big, not too big, that's filled with tickets.
To get out, guys.
And laminates. Tickets and laminates. Because sometimes, you know, you go to a festival and you're not getting a laminate. You're going to get a wristband with a
They're not-
ticket.
His friend's here to pick him up.
You know, I don't.
They're
They don't
not
use the
laying
ticket.
them
You
out.
don't. They're not ripping the
They're
ticket.
holding them
So
against
I'll
the
take the
wheel.
ticket and put them in a stack and keep them. Because again, tickets are actually worth money too. A lot of people started grading tickets at PSA for like you know
Nothing's
big
gonna
time
go around,
sporting
guys.
events.
They're not going to allow him in.
You know what I mean?
But, yep. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
What are we looking at? What did I miss? I was talking.
And of course, they.
What was the last concert? Well, I'm just saying because '98 I met a lot of these musicians, and you know then they're giving you passes. So I'm trying to think the last concert I could say that I definitely went to that I could remember paying for was Guns N' Roses in Skid Row in '92 at the Forum.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't even think the Staples Center was built then. Yeah, Staples Center I don't think was built until 2000, I think. So yeah, I was at the Forum. What's up, Gib? So I do remember paying for that. We went 2 nights in a row. Maybe Scorpions after that. The Love It First Sting tour, I think that was like 94 or 5, somewhere around there. So I remember paying for that.
He's taking your picture again.
I have a printer in the car. I could bring it out, print out my picture. I'll autograph it for you.
I mean,
before
dude, that
leave.
was legendary, Skid Row. And Skid Row had just put out fucking that Monkey Business. And fucking GNR had just put out fucking Use Your Illusions 1 and 2. During T2, they had just made the soundtrack to T2, the fucking Terminated. I mean, dude, it was a big time for them. It's not like going and seeing them now. Just remember, it was fucking dope.
They
dude.
won this
Whole
round, huh?
stage goes dark.
They won this.
Next thing you know, the light, the head of the house, the head of lights comes up. Boom.
They
It's
won.
got the spotlight out on the stage, and
Make 'em think we're
out of the
going to the
stage, coming from underneath the stage, was a white grand piano. Fucking Axel sitting on it, just starts playing Civil War. It's really good piano player, Axl Rose. So I mean, I think his inspiration is Elton John. So I mean, Elton John is a fantastic piano player, and usually songwriters are usually piano players, the ones that are actually writing the music.
They're taking pictures of the license plate like it hasn't been run over and over and over and over.
Taco's gonna have some lunch. It is noon. Time for lonchera. He gets himself some tacos. It is Taco Tuesday, right? Shit. Gotta meet some Taco Tuesday joints over there in Diego, serving up some good tacos. They ain't got ran off.
Guys. You didn't win. The Types didn't win. We're just going to the other entrance.
We're going over here. I ain't got ran off for nothing. They're going to make them put paper in the front over here too. Or plastic wrap. Look at all the plastic wrap, guys. Look at that.
Mainstream media. They get to do that narrative with them.
Tacos. Wish I could have some
You see some
tacos.
chicharrones and
Can't eat tacos.
You seen that?
Man, there's
Can't
a truck
open my
full of
mouth
chicharrones
really
and-
enough.
and this
Everything's
guy
gonna
trying to
fall
jump out the
apart
vehicle.
everywhere.
Chicharron is freshly made a bit over there.
So I can't have that right now. I can dream about
Chicharron's taken
tacos,
for later on.
but I can't eat the taco.
Lime. tapatio.
I mean, technically, I guess I could take everything inside and scoop it in with a spoon and then roll the taco. And
We're all in the car for 45 seconds.
that's why I told you I was eating taquitos the other day, because taquitos are small, you know, a little round. So it's a lot easier to eat it.
Call immigration right now.
Let's see. Taco smoothie, I could have that. I don't want that. I had a really good smoothie last night.
Absolutely, bro.
Had
We're gonna-
blueberries,
I hate this pull out right here. I know
strawberries, banana, and crushed ice, and apple juice, and Concord grape juice.
that was on my side
Shit was
yesterday. It was on
fucking
my
fire.
side. Oh, there's a van.
Telling you,
Is that one
just
coming?
as good as
These
fucking
coming? Let's just pull over.
just as good as fucking Jamba Juice, no joke. If you put it in a Jamba cup and gave it to me, I wouldn't have thought much different. And I didn't pour a ton of sugar like they do. I mean, it's already got sugar. But they are adding to it to make it extra sweet, tasty. Shit's good though.
I'm gonna try to sneak
I don't
in
have
this time.
strawberry
No longer go under.
glitch, but I do have the blueberry and the blackberry. I love blackberry yogurt. And I would have put blackberries in the smoothie, but I ran out of them.
Oh, there is 2 buses in there.
Oh, and I put raspberries too. I forgot. Put raspberries in there. I like to just make a bunch of different fruit in there. Tastes good. As long as you use apple juice, I think that's got to be the juice you got to use. Because I've used orange juice before, and it just becomes a little too tart. You know. It is, Samson. That's why I likes it. That old Welch's Concord grape. Can't go wrong with it. Never had gooseberries. I've had snozberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries. Yeah, blueberries are good. What do you mean? All that stuff. Antioxidants. It's good for you, man. It's got sugar, but it's good. It's better sugar than like a processed, packets of sugar.
Yep.
Other shit that you get, sugar in your soda and all that other crap. And there's sugar in everything. How can sugar get everything, man? I mean, we become addicted to sugar at a young age because of Gerber. Look at all that garbage. Everybody's feeding their kids Gerber. Gerber's got to have some sugar in it so that way it doesn't taste like shit. Complete shit. So they get you started off early.
So they're making
your addiction to sugar.
BMWs driving around in circles. Are they kicking back to that? Yeah, they kick them back. They tell them go back on that side.
Yeah, people, I'm all good on those, bud.
Now you have to go pick them up over there. You should go
They
back.
don't have those there at the market. Pitted dates to this movie? Not much for dates. I'll tell you what I do like and I've been eating, kind of brings back memories as a kid, is Fig Newtons. Good old Fig Newtons, man. I like them. Nice, pop one or two in your mouths. That's it, man. It's a good little snack.
Over here too now. Man, they're
Sweet,
following us around.
tastes good.
I feel special now.
It's just enough. As they say.
There's other people that hire security guards in order for them to go film at the border. We don't. We're getting free security.
Diabetes, weight gain from sugar. That's what I'm saying, Samson. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're creating the diabetic early on, in a sense. Or just the actual want and need for sugar. I mean, your body will crave it, just like anything else. It's going to crave anything you're stuffing into it. So it's hard to break the
I
cycle.
think for safety's reasons, it's better if we stay together.
Fig Newtons and milk. Yeah, you know what's funny is I used to drink so much milk as a kid. Like, they'd be screaming like, "What the fuck, man? We're going through so much." And I'd have cereal and chocolate milk and straight milk. Oh, you know what I mean? I would be like that. But now I don't really have milk anymore. In fact, I buy a little of it so I can make scrambled eggs or milkshake or something. And then I always end up, it goes bad because I don't drink it all.
Up there.
I don't ever just drink it raw anymore. I don't know why. Just stopped. Maybe that's
So
what it
that's
is,
what the
TT.
process in
See?
that, guys.
Brighter folks like you
can see
think
people going back
outside
there,
the
but you
box.
just can't see 'em.
It's probably what it is. Well, actually, no. I mean, I'm sure I'm running an ad blocker,
Hold
but
on.
I have
We got 2-3
YouTube
months
Premium, so I shouldn't see the ads anyways.
happening here, and it's been hush hush, guys. I knew
I
there
don't
was
know if
a
that's
different
it.
area where
Just gonna let people that know more than me, and then I'm gonna do one of those,
didn't know where,
malware checks or
got some
something.
info on
I
it.
don't know.
and we're
So,
here.
yeah. Doesn't hurt, right? Doesn't hurt to do the malware check.
That is a nice Chevy truck.
Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it.
Hey, it's been 4 hours since we got that coffee. It's still too hot to drink.
What?
I'm telling you. I got the monster thermos, the old school.
You got Stanley?
No. So if your car burns down, I think that thing's solid steel. It'll outdo the Stanley.
That stinks. There goes that. Having chocolate milk tonight. Yeah, I still like strawberry milk too. Like, I got tired of having so much chocolate milk. I used to have the Nestle Quick powder mix.
Elaine, thank you so much for that.
I liked it. It was good.
Go.
And
And
I
thank
got-
everybody who's
I got on
helping
the
out,
strawberry milk kick.
To continue we have extended our trip out. We'll be heading over to
Well, we know your mind's at, Ryan.
Virginia Beach, guys, to go cover the border convoy coming back into Texas. We'll be going along with them from Virginia
Well,
Beach,
if there's no
Virginia,
sugar no
all
more.
the way down to Jacksonville, Florida. From Jacksonville, Florida, they're heading over to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and then going down to Dripping Springs and Texas, and then to Austin, and then to the border, guys.
Powder mix is key.
So,
yeah,
that
I
being
mean, we
said,
used to have
also,
the Hershey's
yesterday
chocolate.
morning, YouTube decided to yank my monetization. They demonetized my whole YouTube channel. So, guys, they pulled all
Wow.
my funding
You see?
from YouTube.
That's fucked
So
up.
we're gonna go
See, they did exactly
rest of
that
the
to
trip,
me.
by faith,
Look,
when they
did it to Joe
rely
now.
heavily on
You hear that?
Go, Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo.
You see?
to be able to pay the bills.
Anybody who opposes the narrative, okay, demonetized.
There he goes, guys. They're waiting
I
on
guarantee
them.
you, if Joe was a Democrat, knee-bending Democrat, or I was, we'd have no problems. But there you go, firsthand. They took his monetization. What's harmful about the content he's showing?
So your funding will be a lot
Just
better
showing you the truth.
guys. The communists
That's it.
are on YouTube side, no more funding.
Okay, don't you ever think YouTube/Google is free speech? It's not. It's free speech if you're a knee-bending communist Democrat. If you're not that, you are subject to their rule and their hammer. And that's how they do it.
They just took it, Linda G. They didn't say how long. They just said I was going against their policy.
See? Just holding up the mirror. They don't like the reflection. That's right, Jamie. They don't like the reflection of what they're seeing. They can't handle the truth. That's true,
Sure,
Carl.
on Facebook,
But I need you guys to understand this because this is showing you the level in which they're going to.
YouTube.
Okay? It's encompassing everything that you enjoy. Like me or hate me, like him or hate him, we're not doing anything that's harmful.
I was trying to hear what they're saying over the speaker, guys. I couldn't make it out.
Not any more harmful than anybody else is doing, other than using words. And it should be scary. And that's what I'm saying. It's complete censorship. They told you it was coming. Y'all thought everybody's conspiracy theorists, and here you are. Your conspiracy theorist is really just telling you what you can't see already. It's in front of your face. And remember, it's all about keeping them on the defense. Call them crazy. They're busy defending themselves from not being crazy. Meanwhile, the Muppets aren't seeing what's happening and they get taken over. And then they live on their knees. Soon it'll be just YouTube. Here's your 5 selected channels for you. You go ahead and pick one of the 5 selected channels. Look at this bus coming out. Hold on. Let's see how nice this bus is. I want to see. Looks like a pretty new bus to me. That shit ain't some old ass fucking 80s school bus, Laidlaw school bus that your kids have to suffer and sit in while it's killing them with all the carbon monoxide. They got nice air conditioned buses.
You see? Yeah. So they spotted order, guys.
Well, it would never be that. I-4. You know, again, you're talking about a private company with its own terms of service, its own TOS. So again, it can pick and choose how it operates. Most people aren't going to read the terms of service. Do you ever? When it's time for an update on your Apple phone or whatever, and you just push accept, do you really do it? Don't you remember the South Park? Why won't it read? The whole thing they were announcing, it would, you know, it was like in the like three paragraphs down is, you know, we're going to kill you and we own you, and
yeah, the buses are here. They're announcing we're not.
Why won't it read?
I didn't hear what city they're going.
They're trying to get people to read. So that's it. You know, I was reading up on a death tax that they passed here in California through a wildfire act. It was really an act to help out people that got their homes burned during certain wildfires, and for ones in the future who may have their homes, you know, burnt. Okay, but in the legislation they snuck in other shit.
Time for recess.
Okay, in that legislation it also had a death tax to where if you die, right, in California, and you leave your house that you already own, they being your kids who get the house, instead of paying the property taxes that you paid when you died just yesterday, you now have to pay a new assessed value on the house, which could be 30% boost. I mean, you might have been paying $5,000. You might have to pay 10, 12,000 now.
Where the bus is going to.
All to keep people less wealthy. Where does that tax money going that they're going to steal from you for selling your house? Because now you have to sell mom and dad's house because you can't afford to pay the property taxes. It's going to fund shit like this that they don't have the guts to fucking show you. All these people sit here and do nothing under a tent, I guess, and eat food and hang out. You know, maybe, you know, hang out outside and run around and, I don't know, do a little jogging in the courtyard here. I don't know what else. Black Rock will buy, yeah, until they own everything. Then nobody will own anything like they say, and you will be then happy. You don't have to pay for anything. They'll just dabble some crumbs for you. Here's some crumbs for you. Hope you're happy. Hopefully that's enough for you to eat. You certainly won't be talking about which nice car you want to go buy. Or this, that, or the other. Kind of fucking cologne I'm going to go buy because I want to make myself smell good. Kind of watch. Those things will all be gone, homie. Life as you know it'll be gone. It'll be just, you better hope they give you enough crumbs to keep you alive. Till they don't need you no more. And like I said, that's the new voter base. A lot of people have woken up. These are their new voters. Instant amnesty, instant funding. It's sad as fuck. I hope I'm dead by then too, Shell. Me too.
Cost of living.
It's all you can hope for.
You know what really pisses me off is
It's really fucking sad, dude.
and
Really fucking sad
suffering.
to see what the fuck is going on.
Everyone's suffering.
This shit is
You know,
just,
they're saying there it's okay.
it's disgusting.
These bitches right here come in here and get free money and free phones and free everything.
Yep.
And I've tried.
Yeah, new forces being planted. That's it. So I told you, you better be ready, because it's coming. Look at how nice that bus is, guys. I want to tell you, that's a $2.5 million bus. That ain't no piece of shit 80s school bus. Well, you got to lower half the window because only half the window goes down so the kids don't come out.
Yeah.
That's a really nice top of the line fucking bus. No markings on it. No nothing.
Right, there you go.
Other than its transit tag on the door there.
Who you guys with?
Don't worry, there won't be any Lamborghini sales here going on, so there will be no need for that.
First responders media independent.
Because I've asked the police.
Hmm?
I've asked the security guard. if
That's it, Joe.
when it first started, and they're like, "Oh, we can't comment."
We can't comment. That's what the police said.
And
Yep, blacked out windows. Yep.
Yeah. No, the security guards actually, we were on the other side for about 2 hours
Uh-huh.
because we were lifting our camera up. They put the tarp higher now. They've made it higher. That's how bad they're hiding things.
Let me see if I can get some info.
Hey, you
Going
know
to
what?
pick up more?
People
Absolutely.
aren't just wearing
The
tape
pick up,
back.
drop off, pick up, drop off. That's it. It's a revolving door. We've seen those buses at the border. They're Uber drivers for these illegals, which we pay
¿Saliendo de allá
for.
adentro? ¿De qué país son ustedes? De Colombia. ¿Hacia dónde se
Colombia.
van? Están en California. ¿A qué parte de California van? La Puente. ¿Tienen familiares ahí? ¿Cuánto tiempo duraron de
Yeah, John.
Colombia para llegar
June,
aquí?
yeah. Sorry.
¿10 días vinieron en avión? ¿Sí? Parte en avión. Llegaron a México, luego llegaron a Tijuana y acá. Desde que se entregaron allá en la frontera, ¿cuánto tiempo duraron para cruzar? 3 días. ¿Los tuvieron detenidos por 3 días? ¿Cuánto tiempo duraron aquí?
Un día, acabamos de llegar.
¿Llegaron ahora en la mañana o la noche?
En la mañana.
En la mañana. ¿Y le dieron pasaje o le dieron qué dieron aquí adentro?
Sí, dan de todo.
¿De
Dan
todo? ¿Pasaje?
Sí.
Ok, gracias.
So I love Joe.
So they're from Colombia, guys. They took 10 days to get here. They're going to California. They're already in California. They're not going too far. They got here to the processing center.
There you go.
It's a processing center here. They were here for they got here this morning, and they're free to go, guys.
No, that'll be set with their ballot,
They were
Billy.
detained.
Not Billy.
They were detained for 3 days, guys.
Salty.
While they were paroled out.
That'll be sent with their ballot in the mail to them, to their new house. Rio, I don't know. I have trouble. I can't even connect it to my Restream chat. Rumble's just a different thing. It's weird. Like every single show that I do, I have to erase the entire channel, put the channel back, put the stream key and all that into it, and then title it, and then push go on their side, and then push go on OBS in order to just make it go. That's why when the chases are happening, all that extra time, I'm just like, fuck it. I wish I could have it to where all the other ones where I just push go and it just does it. But even people that know about computers, and not me, they're baffled by it. So, it is a separate RMTP link, to the Restream. That's the only thing I can. That's the issue. It's weird because I can see D Live, I can see YouTube, I can see Twitch. I can't see Kick. So it's weird, man. I don't know. And I'm paying for the Restream because it's free normally, but I pay for it because we use more than 3 channels at once. So you have to pay. And I pay. So it's not like a thing where it's, behind a paywall issue, You don't hear that very often anymore. Now there's 2 of them? Holy shit, there's 3. What's going on? Let's get 4.
They're holding a rally here too on Saturday. I don't know if you're at this location.
Bro, that was awesome. One set the other one off, Oh, that's like some earthquake shit. Where the earthquake fucking kicks and it just rocks all the cars' alarms off. They think they've been hit. That motherfucker, that first one done started it all. See what you started? It's hysterical. Like cats, yeah. Dogs too. Dogs get howling. Like one will howl because it hears a fire engine going by while it's in its backyard, and then the next door neighbor's dog will start howling. Oh. Yeah, we'll be on tonight at 8. I'm gonna hop off here in a sec. I'll do one more bag with you guys, and I'm out. Got a bunch of shit I gotta do today. MLK Day threw a wrench in my plans. Couldn't do the post office stuff. Couldn't go to the bank. Had to do an Amazon return. Apparently the UPS stores were closed too. Samson, they're headed back to the border to go pick up more people. This is the end point. And I believe they periodically just leave from here, the ones that have like family here. They're like, okay, well, you're in Santa Ana. Okay, well, we'll come get you now since you're here and you're in San Diego. We'll be there in 3 hours. Meet us here and we'll come get you. And they stay with them. Or the ones who just wanted to get on our soil and have no other plan are really sitting in there waiting for full amnesty and I guess money so that way they can have a place to stay.
They yanked me pretty bad. They're trying to discourage me, guys, from continuing to bring the truth, guys. I have done nothing wrong.
Please, I could use all the help I can get because we travel. We spend every day, man. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you too. I hope your neighborhood gets a little better. Jody, nice to meet you, man. Thanks for calling. Let us know.
You think so, Ryan?
Take care, bud.
So,
I mean, it don't hurt the streamer any. It's not like
I'm
music
not
at
gonna
that
know what
point.
to do when I get
See,
back
Antifa
home,
learned
but-
that if you blast music that's copywritten, people that are filming you can't
Leave it
live
on.
stream the audio without getting a copyright strike. So they learned that. That's why they were carrying those speakers everywhere. Playing Rage Against the Machine. Yeah.
Smoke.
I still remember that. So that's why you have people do that. Forces you to mute it.
I didn't do anything. I went, then I looked this way and I went, now I'm paying attention.
Watching on Twitch, Rumble on the phone, Rumble on Fire TV. Shit, yeah, you got it all open. I watch YouTube on my TV. Other than YouTube, I don't. Well, that's not true. I watch Twitch too. I watch people play games on Twitch, so those two I watch. But other than that, nowhere else.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get any Bowman's Best tomorrow? Nah, Billy. I gotta be honest, man. Staying away from cards for right now. I just feel like everything's really overprinted. They went crazy on the parallel so they could print more. And I don't have a whole lot of faith in cards right now. You know, that dude, Michael Rubin, who owns Fanatics, bought Tops and literally like killed Tops. You find out that they're backdooring cards. They're not paying attention and making 2 1-of-1s of the same card, which should not ever happen. They don't give a fuck anyways. They, you know, you go and you see all the biggest product hits get hit the second day of release or the first day of release, always by a what they deem as a card influencer. So they're giving them fucking boxes that are rigged. Here, you know, these don't know exactly what's in them, but we know the biggest hits are here. And you just open them on your shit since you have so many people watching. You get excited. They get excited. People go out and buy more. Buy more. If Damon, who's not live streaming it, goes and opens the box by himself in his house and hits the biggest hit in the product, it's like a fart in the wind. It was there and gone. Nobody ever knows about it. That's that. I mean, the card community is so big now that if you posted something like that on anything, you'd be able to. People would find out, and they would repost it, and they have bigger followings, and that's kind of how that would work.
La Puente.
But that's what they're doing. Okay, it's just
Puente,
sad that
California, guys.
they had a break in at Panini, and Panini didn't say anything, and so it's Panini too. Don't think it's just Tops. And all they do is care about the money. They're making more product than they ever have on each product line. More, the print run is doubled in some instances.
They're getting Uber out of here.
I mean, it's just you need to realize what you're buying. It feels like 1989 all over again, without Ken Griffey Jr. and Shaq. That's why I'm worried about Bedard. That dude's a generational hockey player. Like, he's gonna be one of the great players if he. If he continues on the way he's played. He's out right now because someone broke his jaw, of course.
Big fan? Thank you.
But just saying,
yeah.
It's just, he's going to be in an era of junk wax. Well, at least that was a cool card.
I'm going to send an email to Daryl Isa. I'll let him know. And Carl DeMaio.
That's it, AP.
He's a
In my
local
opinion,
guy,
AP.
And I'd like to send an email to Amy. She was running
The
for,
80s? Well,
Amy Reichhardt.
80s wasn't so bad. You're talking about the cards themselves. I mean, think about it for just a sec now. 85 was a generational year. You had Kirby Puckett, Roger Clemens, Eric Davis, like some of the biggest guys in the sports at that time. 84, you had Darryl Strawberry and Don Mattingly. You had big players. Right? So it wasn't Doc Gooden in 85 as well. 86 is where it tailored out because you didn't have the greatest rookie year in 86 other than Jose Canseco. Canseco and McGriff were the only guys in 86 that were really worth a shit.
They stick together.
87, you had a fantabulous year with Bonds and Ruben Sierra and a few others. It was 88 where it went to shit because people started to collect and they printed heavy in 1988. In 1988, give me who was the big player in 88, really, who came into the big rookie in 88. Greg Jeffries? That was 89. Jeffries is 89. I mean, it was just, Griffey brought it back because Griffey was so good.
225 2777.
And can you explain to the viewers?
Dykstra was a rookie, in 86 too, yeah.
Johnson is our new Speaker of the House that seems to vote with the Democrats. He doesn't want
It was the shit, AP. It was groundbreaking and changing the hobby, but it was also overprinted to the moon. They made 1 million Griffey 89 upper deck cards. 1 million.
We need to start working. They got different phases. Now we need to start performing.
What was that number one more time for the viewers?
What keeps that card valuable is two things. Or three things. It's iconic. It's Ken Griffey Jr. And it's his rookie, of course.
225 2777.
And the condition. Okay? That card, we could still find boxes of that shit everywhere. Okay? We'll buy a box, and each box should have one or two in the box. It's not hard to hit them. It's just hard to hit a perfectly centered one. And they're very thin card stocks, so the corner's damaged easily, too.
Patriot who put it on the stream for me because I kept asking, what street? Which one? There's more than one.
Wade Boggs was 83.
By you,
Boggs and Tony Gwynn were 83.
Oreo. I heard Oreo. I didn't hear you, though, first responder, but I do listen to you, too, at night, too. Be roaming the street. I'll be like, okay.
I wish, Elon, but yeah. Trust me, I got to see my face in physical therapy while I'm doing what I'm doing, and it ain't doing anything of what it should be doing.
I saw you first. You were driving.
Truly disheartening.
San Diego.
Can't spit. Can't
Maybe
do
he's
nothing.
Going out toward the 8, going
Can't
toward
do
Yuma
nothing,
or
man.
something. I'm like, damn.
But I appreciate it, Elon. Thank you.
And then I started hearing about the San Diego Unified School District building.
Yeah,
and
Boggs' rookie
the
year
tarp.
is what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
the tarp.
There it is. There it is.
83.
It's even taller on the other side because
It was Ryan Sandberg, Wade Boggs,
They
Tony
hired
Gwynn.
something just like they
Those
did
are the three
during,
big
the
one,
voting
three bigs
when
in
they started
'83.
putting the tarps up on the windows.
Amen.
And they
Maybe
tell me
Gary
that it
Gaetti.
wasn't,
I think Gaetti was that year too. He was big then. No, Kirby Puckett was 85.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm trying to think of this area. I was just voting down in this area. I was a poll worker. Yay.
Oh, awesome.
Shit, yeah.
I thought maybe he's down there where I worked.
She was shaking that ass.
It is sort of down here. Normal. I was thinking it was on near Normal Street. I don't know if you know where that is. That could be around here. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, y'all better get on out here.
Shit.
This is crazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Were you shocked to find out this was here?
From you guys.
Well, were you shocked?
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on here? Would you call it a refuge center?
They call it a migrant center. We
migrant
call it
center.
a human trafficking center.
Wax.
You guys, locals who live in the area.
Listen, tomorrow morning,
Bo was 87.
Barb DeMaio will be
Yeah,
holding
Bo was
a press
87 with
conference
Sierra
in
and Bonds,
Escondido to
Kevin
launch
Mitchell, Will Clark.
the No on
87 was a fantastic year for rookies, realistically. A lot of big rookies. I mean, Bo really came up in 86. And he has a card in 86 tops traded. But 87 is the standard rookie for Bo. That Future Stars card he had, because he was still a rookie technically. Hadn't played enough games to be considered a technical rookie. 611 kick followers. Let's go.
What happens is we announce.
Oh, Vince Coleman too. Yeah, Vince Coleman was what, like 83 though.
Sometimes if we announce it, they're prepared for our.
I think.
Yeah. And we tell everybody
That's
where.
why you got to be listening, right?
So we say,
know
just
where
keep on
Oreo-
watching.
No, it wasn't 83. It wasn't
We let
even
them know
84.
of too many
Had to be
things
like
in advance.
85 for Vince Coleman.
They'll be there and they'll be prepared.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's
Joyner was 86 or 87 too, because he was the same thing like Bo. He came up in 86 but didn't play enough games yet. Then 87 he was considered a rookie.
Poor baby.
We have a secure border.
Kevin
There's no
Seitzer, yeah, I
open
remember
borders.
Kevin Seitzer.
David Smith, thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
The border
no,
is
Sammy
secure.
Sosa was 90, 1990 for Sammy.
But we have people flying, not even walking.
Him and Dion.
Yeah, no, not even caravans no more. We're just gonna fly in.
Frank Thomas.
Skip the caravan part.
These people are flying.
David Justice.
From South America. And
It was a pretty good year, 1990 for them. Bobby Bowe, yeah. Same with Bobby Bowe, too. 86, late guy for the Pirates, and then 87 was his first full season. Well, the Hawks been around forever, man. Oh, Andre Dawson.
That bus was packed, bro.
Sammy Steroid Sosa, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
A lot of guys were juicing then. It wasn't just him, of course.
We should go hit the
Rafael
airport, I'm not
Palmeiro,
sure
he was
what the airport
juicing.
looks like, and just sit out there and see what we find.
You know, Ruben Sierra was juicing. Juan Gonzalez was juicing. I mean, there's just so many. One, as soon as one got away with it, it's like, why wouldn't I? He cheating, why wouldn't I cheat? Oh shit, it's a Terminator.
Oh man, I just broke the camera.
Yeah, I know you did.
Joe needs a new phone, guys.
McGuire, yeah, the 85 tops McGuire rookie. I mean, yeah, because he played in the 84 Olympics.
Brandon Nomick.
85 was his first rookie, his first card, essentially. You know, because he really didn't have rookie cards till 87. Because it was an Olympic card, really. The 86 Mets, yeah, they were good. Keith Hernandez, Darryl Strawberry, Doc Gooden, Lenny Dykstra, Gary Carter. They were fucking good, dude. Lee Mazzilli. Mookie. Fucking Mookie Wilson. Yeah, they had a really good team, man.
Justin scared my eyes.
Kevin McReynolds.
What's the congressman's name I said I was going to send something to?
Hojo. Yeah, I forgot about Howard Johnson. Good old Hojo. Hojo was a beast, dude.
All they want is a position.
Tried to remember as many as I could.
They voted. What did they voted on themselves a raise. They managed to get.
Do I have a Terminator drop? Of course I have a Terminator drop. Got plenty of those. Just don't know where they're at. Oh, that was it right there. I just had it and I went past it.
12 gauge autoloader, the 45 long slide with laser sighting, phased plasma rifle in 40 watt range, the Uzi 9mm.
Hey guy, only what you see. Start asking for rocket launchers and shit. Oh, crazy back in the day. You could just go get that kind of weaponry off the wall. No background check or nothing. I'll take it, put it in a bag. Now they want to literally record us here on video and on audio. No matter what you go in and buy, every single time you go into the gun shop.
Fisher.
Why do you need a record of that?
Josh and Mr. First Responder.
Talk about Big Brother.
Mr.
Yeah,
Joe,
Kevin Mitchell
Joe
too. I
and
forgot
Josh,
about
the
Kevin
JJs.
Mitchell.
Yay! Hey! Well, that's how you got his Oreo name. Weren't you dealing with a black guy?
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah. And so now it's JJ. You guys team up, do JJ videos.
Now it's
Jay and Joe.
Churro Express.
Jay and Joe. San Diego.
What's up, SoCal? How are you? Just watching Taco Joe, First Responders Media, out here in San Diego, exposing the federal government for what they're truly doing and not telling anybody what we're paying for, what we're funding every day. Whoa, what's going on?
An angle from this
What's going on?
side.
Joe was at the border earlier, Aqua, so he's close. He's in San Diego right now, which is, right at the border. So I think what it is he's gone to the wall already. He's now showing you the migrant camp.
So there we go, guys. A local person here did not know this was going on until they watched the stream.
There you
That's
go.
what's so important, guys.
Locals
Sure,
are now waking up
sure,
to
sure,
this in their backyard.
sure.
Chicago's got it all over their
Get it out
backyard.
to as many people as we can. They do not know because the mainstream.
Am I worried
is not
about that
covering
that
it. People are
Hispanic
so
is
stuck in
coming for your
mainstream
job? No, I'm not. I'm not worried at all. And just so you're clear, those aren't all Hispanics. There's people from Africa in there, from all parts of Europe, Ukraine, Russia. Not at all. Michaela, I ain't worried about anybody come taking my job because I don't have a job. I have a career. Big difference. What I'm worrying about is why they can't pay for themselves when they come to this country and why I got to pay for it. Now, you can give up all your money like the puppet you are. I don't have to ask, I'm telling. But I'm angry when my tax dollars that could be spent taking care of Americans that are homeless, that we care so much about, veterans that fought for this country, aren't living right. They ain't taken care of. Or the folks that are now senior citizens that fought for our country in different wars, the Korean War, okay, Vietnam, okay, even Desert Storm, stuff like that. Doesn't matter. What about them? These people didn't do shit for our country other than invade it illegally. I'm sorry that life wasn't good where you came from. I don't know what else to say. Is that compassionate? Is that compassionate to put them out in a hard blacktop fucking center with some pop-up tents?
Thank you.
That's compassion? Well, that is definitely true, SoCal.
So you got your job back here?
Well, Michaela, what else you got for me?
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Again, see, I'm not a communist. You see how I told you you can fund all of what you want to fund, you wouldn't take one of these migrants into your house. Not a fucking one of them. You'll sit here and bitch about it on my show with me, but you won't take one of them in your house to help solve the issue of homelessness and be the saint that you are. I don't pretend to give a fuck. I am their mommy and their daddy. As long as I'm paying my taxes, which I am, I'm their mommy, I'm their daddy, and so are you, if you pay your taxes too. Which I'm sure most of you do. Well, again, the truth hurts, right, Michaela? Right, Michaela? We know you're a knee-bending pussy puppet. There's tons of you like you. A disgusting anti-American pig that was born in this country, and you think you're American, but you're not. You're not American. You were just born here. That's it. Not there are some facts for you, Michaela. Triggered or not. I know reality's too tough for you. I guarantee you're living at home. No, you ain't got a goddamn house and a business. I know you do not. I don't have to ask. I'm telling you. What else you got for me, Michaela? They sell your taxes. They don't pay them. And they throw you out. That is probably true too there, dead fish. She's a communist like many other in her generation. Yes, this is true, Ron. I'm good, Gary. How are you? Got to take care of some real shit today because I had so much to do yesterday and couldn't get a lot of it done because of the holiday, so it's okay. I'll get it done today. Communist young women living at home with 3 kids, 3 different dads. Who the hell could nut up in them 3 times? Like, who are the idiots who did that? Who are you? These women couldn't get my cock hard. I'd need some Viagra and a blindfold.
That's not all these buses, that's not all these employees, that's not all these... It's expensive, guys. Well, just the little peon American citizens don't even get crumbs.
No, I didn't block her. She ain't got much to say. That's all she could say is triggered. Again, she's low IQ. Definitely room temperature IQ for sure. Again, I'm not asking, I'm telling. She's probably got a degree in gender sciences. Turtle, thanks for grabbing those cards. I sent some other stuff with you. Thank you for grabbing those cards. They're going out today.
That's exactly what I did. I don't know if I did any justice.
No, I did not block her.
I'll check it out.
You can still talk. She ain't got nothing to say. I keep telling you. These are not, it's not disputable. And sure, I'm no Mensa scholar, that's for sure. But I'm smart enough to realize the truth and what is reality. Again, we don't have to look at what I like or don't like or what you like or don't like. Let's just look at history.
I know.
Look at history. Go back.
That was lunch.
Unbelievable. So they done put it up on you guys, huh?
History don't lie.
I saw you trying to I appreciate it. It was like squeezing.
That's it, Ruska, because you see.
There you go. Get what we can get.
Sure, she'll pop her head out of the hole
So this be going on 24 hours a day.
Oh yeah.
at some point.
When schools close and everybody...
Is a hot dog just a taco? No, not really. I mean, they're kind of the same, you know, with just a different cover. You know, one's a bun, one's a shell taco, or a tortilla.
I would say for the neighborhood, yes, you don't know who they're transporting in.
I mean, inside, I don't know. I guess they are. No, they're different. Hot dog taco sounds nice. That would be funny. But wait, if you made a hot dog taco and you had to have both the bun and the dog and the ingredients to the taco, you could only do a soft taco, right? So you do like a soft shell tortilla, meat, bun and dog, roll up. I mean, it just seems like awful lot, like too much. Just trying to think how it would work. Because you couldn't put the hot dog on the bottom and the hot taco on the top. That ain't gonna work. That's what I'm thinking, Alice. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes, in a sense, it is. Absolutely. It's got a bun, which is bread. And it's got some sort of meat inside of it. 'Cause we all don't know what it is truly inside of a hot dog. I mean, I don't know if it's made of beaver butthole, but some of them are good. I just don't want to know it because then I'm going to be like, well, wow, I really do enjoy beaver butthole sometimes. That's really how I would look at it. So in that sense, I just know it's mystery meat and I just have my fun. Hot dog wrap. Well, people do that now. I mean, I don't think they serve it like that. But people have been doing that for a while. Lips and assholes. Let's get it. Lips and assholes. Be liking that pig booty. You be liking that pig booty. All right, I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me link you first responders. So that way you can go hang out with Taco Joe and watch all the madness. All right, there's his link again. So click like and subscribe on his channel. I will see you guys at 8 o'clock tonight. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, the love, the donos, the thumbs ups. All of it matters. I appreciate it. And the kind support of not staring at my weird looking face. All right, all right guys, I'm out of here, man. I'll see you guys on the next one tonight.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
Yeah, you guys. I'm a going home.